Well, actually, I have to behave because it's the first stream in a new series, so there could be new people to the channel watching this on the VOD. So, hello if you are new people watching this on the VOD. We are very sensible, serious LEGO content creators, and we're going to take you through brick by brick how to build this remarkable new LEGO set in the shape of a French building.
I don't know what this is, but it's in the shot.
That's your overhead camera. we need people to let us know if they want the overhead camera again. As you long-time viewers will know,
Oh, what's that? Oh.
I am very resistant to an overhead camera for these streams. I don't think it's needed. However, when we did the Milky Way art set, are you cleaning your nails with a screwdriver? That is disgusting. You realise you're on camera,
I know,
right?
I can see.
Disgusting. Yeah, when we were doing the Milky Way art set, we kind of did need an overhead camera because it was flat and you wouldn't have seen any of what was going on without an overhead camera.
Mm-hmm.
For a set like this, you're literally just watching a three-dimensional thing from a different angle. The cameras are basically the same distance away from what we're doing. It's just you want... I don't know that you need another angle. So it's there. We might use it. We might just shove it to one side. Let us know in the comments what you think. But this is the set that we're going to be building. It is set number 21061, the Notre-Dame de Paris architecture set, which is 4,383 pieces, which is a lot of pieces. I think this is the biggest architecture set they've done.
I think it is.
Also, really cool feature of this set, we are going to build, or Anna's going to build it shortly, is, as you can see on the back, there are various stages where you can end the build. If you prefer an earlier version of Notre-Dame, you can stop it earlier and have whatever version that you want on display. So the idea is it gets assembled the same way it was built in real life. So rather than it looking like a half-built Lego set halfway through, it will look like Notre-Dame was halfway through the original construction of that.
We should
which
see
is really clever.
Where it's at the moment after it's
Well, on that topic, as someone has beaten me to it in the chat, as those of you who usually watch the streams will know, Anna doesn't let me touch her builds, so I usually build something else.
I'm not allowed to touch yours.
So while we're streaming and she's building something, I usually build something else. Is it in poor taste if I build a fire engine?
Yes, it is. I'm not doing that in here.
Because I did get one the other day, so, you know, I think safety first, precautions and all that. No?
No.
I don't think I'm going to be allowed. Are we moving this out the way and just going without
No,
the
I
overhead?
like it overhead.
Yeah, but it's blocking the shot and we're not going to switch to the overhead camera. So it's just blocking the view. It's in the way.
Why are we not putting the top down again?
Why are we what?
Are we not putting this down again then?
What? Were you listening to any of what I was just saying?
Are we not putting this on?
We've just spent 5 minutes talking about that.
I didn't,
What do you think I was talking about?
I don't really know.
Brilliant. No, we're not using it.
So why did you put it back up?
To explain why we weren't using it, it's there as a prop, effectively. It's not even plugged in.
So weird.
So we're moving it out of the way. So let's get that gone. And
Careful, please be careful.
I'll pop that over
With
here.
the lights
what
on.
We, I am a liar, by the way, because it is plugged in. So what we can do is use it as a mobile camera. We're not going to do that because
You got nowhere to put it now, have you?
I've got absolutely nowhere to put it now. But it was in the way. I should have thought of this before we started, really. I'm just going to pop it down here. We're such
Turn the light off.
I don't know how. I don't know where the button is.
Turn the button.
Button's gone. There you go. So that's that one gone. Start building, Anna. Let me know when you're done. I'm off to make a beverage.
Excuse me, don't leave.
No, I've got sets of my own, which I'm going to start showing people. Because I've also got some new news.
Not right now. Do you want me to open this?
Yeah. But I'm just going to let people get telling me what they want as the new news. So I have got Kevin Chapman's tray, as you can see.
This opens this way, and so did my, what's that one called?
The Madrigal house.
Yeah.
Or, as I said on TikTok to get 800,000 views, Moana's house.
It's not more... Stop it!
Now, you say that, you need to learn the skill of comment, mate. 800,000 views on TikTok. Something like a gazillion comments, and almost all of them were, Kev, that's Mirabelle, not Moana. Is it? Is it really?
Right.
Right, let's get the box lid out of the way. You realise that people...
Hold on. Put it under. Put it under.
You see where the camera is, yeah? People need to see what's going on. Goodness me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, yeah, this is my pile of fire engines that you're going to choose between.
Kevin, help me.
What are you trying
I'm trying
to
to
do?
put it in the bottom.
Right, just let go of it. Let an ad. Why are you moving that, Lee? Put it still!
Seriously, that's the wind!
Stop
That's the wind! That's not me!
Hold it still then! Oh my word! Goodness me!
That was the wind!
Right, build it!
Someone kill him. Please, someone come and kill him.
So,
Come and kill him.
anyway, the sets for you lot to choose between for me while Anna's faffing with that. They're all new release ones from the weekend. So we have the new mini Disneyland Castle. That's option 1. Option 2 is the new Batmobile from the Batman animated series, which Reddit seems to hate because it's blue rather than black. And option 3 is the new Speed Champions buy one get one free for twice the price double pack from Mercedes. Which has as you know, I'm good at cars, so I'll give you the official car name. It's the Mercedes AMG 63 and the Mercedes AMG SL 63. There's no full stops. If it was AMG, there'd be full stops. It's AMG, obviously. So let me know down in the chat which one you'd like to see me build. There's a very good chance if it's not this one, I'll probably be able to do the other two. Speed Champions do take a little bit longer, they're a little bit fiddly. I could probably do the 2 in this box or the other 2, and they're probably options. Why is your thing over there pumping out steam?
Is
there a way to stop that happening?
Yes, you can turn it off.
It's right in front of the camera and it's going to look like the room's on fire. How do you turn it off?
Pick it up.
Hand it to you.
Turn it off.
And you turn it off. It stinks as well. Goodness me.
Stink.
It smells like a bathroom.
Right. Why is there number 2s here and there?
Because that's how they do it. You've got to put them in order now, haven't you? Anna loves this bit.
Yeah, because that set came in paper and now it's come in this stupid plastic.
Show us the inside of the box. Seeing these boxes and use the Lego so different. There you go, yeah. It's like a shoebox. There's the inside of the box as well. Will Anna be getting the new Lion King Simba set that's just come out? I mean, she didn't get it on Saturday, so we got everything we wanted pretty much.
There's one.
One what?
Bag
bag one, okay. You got to remember there's not really any new releases coming out on the 1st of July, so there'll probably be more of the stuff. There was like 100, do you want me to take that? There was like 100 sets released on Saturday, so we will work our way around some of them eventually. There's apparently a double point sale coming up in a couple of weeks in the Lego store, so we didn't want to go absolutely bonkers on the 1st when we could get double points in a couple of weeks. So I imagine Simba will appear at some point, but I doubt for 115 quid. Because 115 quid for that Simba is very expensive, I think. How much was Stitch? I think Stitch is kind of a similar set and a similar scale, and was probably half the price of the Simba.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I don't think Big Simba at full price is likely to be
Right,
coming home with us anytime soon. What, you want me to start rummaging through? I'm allowed to get involved now you've stopped raging. This is my favourite bit of the process. I love to sort the bags. This is my favourite part of the stream.
32.
32. It's my belt size. Assuming I wear 2 belts buckled together. I've got 23. Do you just want that upside down? Is this definitely all the bags? 32. That's a small one.
29.
Oh, okay. I was looking for 31. 29 is here. 28?
Yes, I only had them one.
Okay. Well, there's 24 and 25 and 26. We're still looking for 27. 27. I don't know. Yeah. 27's at the bottom. Where did I get to there? 24?
27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22. Sorry about the noise.
I'm not. I love it. It's Lego.
21.
These are all a very similar colour, aren't they? All the bags.
20.
Anyone who watched the Camp Nou build, the first stream series we ever did, I feel like it's going to feel a lot like that in places, because looking at the box, there's a lot of very similar parts that you then just kind of link together. What am I looking for? 17? There's 16 and 15.
No, hold on. I'm going to go this way now.
Are we actually going to see Anna finish this set? Well, you actually saw her finish the previous one, so yeah, probably. What a weirdly passive-aggressive comment.
14, please.
You'll actually see us finish every set that is streamed. As we've said multiple times, boys and girls, the Disney Castle is not a high priority because it's not a current set. We will loop back round to it.
We'll have to
There's
that's up to 12.
there's nothing new coming out now until August.
So just do
So
that
I can guarantee before we get to August, the Disney Castle will be finished on stream. But we're not in a rush to do it because why would we be? It came out a year ago.
11, 10,
Oh, you want this in order as well, do
9,
you? I just moved them about a bit.
8, I'm only then. 7, 6.
I thought we weren't getting plastic bags in Lego sets. It depends on what factory they're
We
built
have
in.
no 5. Oh yeah. 5.
They're
4,
using up the plastic.
3,
2 of them.
2. No.
There's instructions.
Give me 3. Give me 4. Yeah, that's enough for now.
There we go. Sorted. Are you ready to do a 3-hour session of legging tonight? I'm always ready. The Disney Castle never got finished.
It's over there.
The Disney Castle hasn't been finished yet. We've explained it multiple times. Engage your ears! Goodness me!
I do
Goodness
want
me!
to finish that one.
Yeah, we will finish it.
Yeah. It's not
It's,
just being left.
But
It's just
not
one more.
urgent. It's not a priority. Wow, this one isn't for playing with friends, is it? I guess no stickers either, because I don't think there's any
I
sticker
don't see
pieces.
any.
Well, I can't imagine where you would have stickers on a book like that. Don't forget to scan it for your 20 points as well. I'm having a little look. Oh, there's not even a lot of detail in here. Compared to what I'm used to with the modulars and the ideas sets, there's literally just one page telling you Notre-Dame is a thing, and then you're straight into bag one and building. There we go, boys and girls. Right, you get cracking on with that. Did we decide I was doing Batmobile or Disney Castle? What am I building? I've got 3 options. My 3 options are Batmobile, so these are all new sets as well. Batmobile, new Disney Castle, or new Speed Champions.
Shall we show them how many Disney Castles we've got?
Yeah, we got. Well, they know from the video. We've got 3 of these because Andy saw. Anna was looking through the new releases, and Andy saw the Disney Castle and decided he wanted one as well.
Because that's Paris.
Even though he's going to smash it because he smashes all of his Lego
But he
sets.
actually, like, not the other ones he didn't ask for. This one he actually asked for. That looks right to me, with the blue.
Yeah, but well, so here's your lore for you boys and girls. In the animated series, it is stylized as blue because the animated series is very dark, and if the Batmobile was black, it wouldn't stand
see
out
it.
against the background. So they stylized it as blue, although it is still officially black. So the proper nerdy nerdisons are like, it should be black. My argument is, I've already got one of these that looks exactly the same, but in black. I built it recently.
Like
It's
2
very
weeks
similar
ago.
to the 1989 one. So I think it's cool. It looks like it's out the animated series. It makes it easy to distinguish it straight away. So I'm quite happy with it. I don't mind it at all. We're doing the Batmobile first.
Kevin puts these actually in his village or
City
town.
village. I've got 2 more tables coming tomorrow.
Tuesday.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought Wednesday.
2 more tables. Yeah, so we're doing. So whoever said about paper bags before.
Hey, I don't understand.
It depends what factory they're built in. Some
so
of the factories have the
strange.
paper, some of them have the plastic at this point. Eventually, it will fully cross over. So we do have a couple of stickers in the Batman set, not very many. 3 bags, or 4 bags. Yeah, 4 bags. I put my stickers under the bag. I just need to register my set. I'll probably be able to do the Disney Castle afterwards. When I built the previous mini Disney Castle, it was relatively quick build. It was like a 45-minute, did it before dinner one night thing. So I suspect I'll get both of these built tonight. If not, we'll do the other one in the next stream, which the next stream is going to be Saturday night. There is also a members only stream.
Oh, thank you,
Wednesday.
James.
James, thank you very much for the super chat. No Lego for a couple of weeks, missing 6 parts. Oh, dear.
Oh gosh, I'd
6? That's a lot of parts.
I
Was
would
that on
go
a brand new set?
I'd go to the shop.
I can't believe you're missing 6 parts in a brand new set. I could understand it if it was a second-hand one, but on a new set, 6 parts? I've never heard anything like it. 'Tis madness. What set is it? Have you taken any inspiration from the Nottingham Brick event that you went to for the city? Absolutely, Topher. I've not even prompted him to ask that question. But yeah, the beach, they had like a beachfront promenade with a sea life centre and a chip shop and a fun fair that then went into the beach, and it was roughly the same amount of base plates that I've got, and there were 2 very similar ones at the event that were both kind of beachfront fun fairs. Very much, I have pictures of them on my phone. I am stealing those ideas. I'm very much stealing ideas from people. It's why the Brick Festivals are so great. Right, I actually got this one from the Lego store, so I can tell them I got it from the Lego store. How exciting. What did we have for dinner? We had pork loin steaks with a lemon and pepper sauce and some rice and some rabbit food. And it was delightful. And we had Muller corner yogurts for dessert, which were also pretty good. I also had a can of pop with it. All very nice.
1, 2, 3.
I only asked twice. What did you ask twice? What were we saying? Seaside chip shop sounds great. It does, doesn't it? Right, first things first. We're building a minifig. I don't know who this guy is. I imagine he's relevant to the set. He looks like some kind of guy in a black hood, and he's got like a yellow semicircle on his chest.
So Batman.
Doesn't look like a bat. If anything, I'd say he was more like a mouse man. I think we're going to call him Mouse Man until we find out what his actual name is. But we're building him first.
All my for Encanto all look real.
Oh yeah, can we show that? Anna is halfway through the Madrigal house, by the way.
3/4 actually.
So expect a TikTok showing this finished in the next day or 2. But that is the Madrigal house. What's happening there?
Please be careful.
This is the Madrigal house in progress, which is also another one of the new sets.
Just press it down. That's fine.
I've also already built the up brick heads, which are on TikTok if you want to see them. We've been very busy. When is Anna finishing the Disney Castle? When
This is finished, I guess.
Yeah, either straight after this build or the one after straight after this build. It depends if Anna needs a break from streaming or not. After she's finished Notre-Dame, it depends how many streams it takes. But I promise you this, boys and girls, the Disney Castle will be finished before August the 1st, when we have the next big release date.
I prefer the overhead.
Why?
I just like it because it's flat.
Yeah, but it won't be flat. It's going to be building up. It's flat momentarily. And everyone can see it just as clearly.
Okay.
So it will start to build up very quickly. It's just flat at the moment. It's Daredevil. How do you keep all the Lego clean and not dusty? Is this the moment for me to send you to TikTok shop to buy a little handheld Hoover? Or do I save that for a little bit later down the line?
Have you used that, yeah?
Yeah, I've got one of those little handheld USB charged vacuums, and I've got makeup brushes. And yeah,
Not the used ones.
no, I've bought some makeup brushes. Strangely, again on TikTok shop, none of the makeup brush people will send me any free samples of makeup brushes. I don't think they look at. I think they take one look at my TikTok and they're like, "You are not the man to promote these makeup brushes." And there's no way to say yes, but this is why. I think we'd do it. I think we'd do a killing if we did makeup brushes as Lego cleaning brushes, but We might have to do our own range of them.
It's quite easy to do.
I was nearly right. I suggested a leaf blower. Yeah, you gotta suck, not blow, Topher. Always suck. Which, to be fair, is a rule that Topher does live by. Because Topher sucks. You see what I did there?
Ow.
Topher sucks. Topher sucks.
I don't participate in bullying.
You sing that song when we're not live. You wrote that song. Look, it's Batman. I think this is my 4th Batman minifig that I've got now. 5th if you include the one on my keys, which doesn't have any legs because he's been there so long. So funny. Thank you, Topher. I thought you'd like that. See? Topher enjoyed it. He's moonlighting right now anyway, so we've got to pick on him. He's working for somebody else right now.
Excuse me?
Exactly. There you go. Anna's now changed her tune. A Cambridge fan, could you believe? An actual Cambridge fan. Of all of the worst dregs of society you could choose to work for, he chose a Cambridge fan. So he started it. Everything I ever say to him, he started it with that decision. He could have gone to anyone. When did you decide you wanted Notre-Dame? I think Anna decided at about 8:58 on Saturday morning when we were stood in the queue.
There wasn't any left.
Because no, it was before then. Because in the queue, in the car on the way there, she still wasn't sure. But by the time we were in the queue, because you did say this in the video, but we're still queuing up outside, I was like, well, I said something like, well, it doesn't matter because there's nothing we really want anyway. It doesn't matter if stuff's sold out. We'll just get the stuff that's in there. And you went, I want Notre-Dame. So you decided at some point between the car park and the queue before we'd even got in the store.
Because I don't need to pre-order like you and then not get them.
I think she always wanted it.
Why is there a red box around the screen?
I don't worry about that. They can't see that.
Okay.
What have you been doing today? Working. Busy day.
Sleeping.
Mondays are always busy. So yeah, lots of work. Videos and whatnot. Do the coloured bottles on Anna's shelf have Lego in? No, they don't. They have different coloured fizzy pops in. They're actually potions that we got from a shop in Edinburgh. And when you shake them up, they're really snazzy and sparkly. But they're all different. What potion is that?
Butterscotch.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they have all various potions in. But yeah, there's it was a really cool shop in Edinburgh. Which
I'll need to leave soon.
What, the bottles? Yeah. We'll have to get one of those little shelves to stand them on in the kitchen or something. And just have Lego in here.
Kitchen.
I think that'd be cool in the kitchen, yeah. The ones we got in the New Forest last year stayed on the kitchen table for like 6 months.
It's
so
still there.
There you go. Oh, hold on. I'm putting the wrong pieces in here. I've just noticed and was wondering what's moving on the top middle of the shot above the fox on the corner of the shelf. Right, where is there a fox? Fox. I can't. There must. You've got a fox. Is it the leaves there? Maybe. There's a little plastic IKEA plant, so it's probably that blowing in the wind because we've got a fan blowing across us. So it's probably that you can see. This is why I like having the wide camera on, because people can see the background and see what's going on behind us a little bit more, which I think is quite cool. There is, and people will see it as it develops, and it's awesome. Over time, as it gets better and fuller. Potions from Scotland. They're not those kind of potions from Scotland. Although, apparently, we talked about this on Twitch, Buckfast isn't even Scottish, apparently. Topher was put in his place by the chat when he mentioned that before we went. It's the leaf of a plant. Yeah, there you go, see. We figured it out eventually. 'Tis the leaf of a plant. Oh! I've seen these in a Harry Potter shop in London. One of those unofficial ones that pops up in every touristy place now. There's one of them in Cambridge as well, where Sheepdog punched me in the surgery scar after I had my gallbladder removed. In fact, no, it wasn't even punched. He got a massive sword and poked me. This is all on camera in our vlog from Cambridge. He jabbed me 3 weeks after I had my gallbladder removed. Jabbed me in the scar with a sword in a Harry Potter shop in Cambridge.
Why did you let him?
Well, he forgot that I'd just had surgery there. He wasn't aiming for it. He was just being Sheepdog. found a sword and decided to pretend to jab me with it, accidentally made contact, and it was right on my scar. The one that looks a little bit manky now, that's because Sheepdog mashed it up with a sword.
I hope you shouted at him.
It was all on camera, so I punched him in the eye.
Fair enough.
It's why I watch TV in lockdown. Could have a nose around celebrities' homes. Found a channel yesterday, been hooked ever since. Hope to build my own city one day. Good luck with it. Building a city is the most fun ever. It's so much fun.
I wouldn't know, I'm not allowed in it.
You didn't want to build a city. You could have been involved from the start. You never wanted to be. There's a
You're such a liar. You wouldn't let me put things in it.
Well, no, we talk about this every stream. Is this necessary?
No.
If you want to be involved, that's fine. Come to the planning meetings. We don't do things willy-nilly in the Lego City.
It's supposed to be fun.
It is fun. Making spreadsheets is fun. You can't just have random fun. We have to have organised fun done correctly. That's the kind of fun I like to have. All I know about Buckfast is it's made by monks, so there you go. It was a huge shop and sold unlicensed merch, but as far as I know, it was unofficial. Yeah, that's what they're all like. Buckfast is, I think it's a beverage they drink in Scotland that comes up every time I mention Scotland. I don't really know. Neither me or Anna drink, so we don't know anything about drinking.
No, we're
not experts in it. The first time it was mentioned, I assumed it was like Bucks Fizz, but I assume it's probably different. And it's probably closer to Paint Stripper than Bucks Fizz. Because people seem to be talking about getting rather tipsy-fied on it. Organised fun is good. Exactly. Organised fun is the best. Tonic wine. I don't even know what that means.
That doesn't even sound nice now.
No, because tonic's not nice. Tonic's horrible.
Yes.
And wine's pretty grim. So even if we did drink, we wouldn't be drinking tonic or wine. We would be drinking the alcoholic drinks that taste a lot like pop.
Yeah.
Because we like pop.
Yeah.
Buckfast, Devon's finest. There you go. It lets you travel through time and space, apparently.
What does?
Buckfast.
Fair enough.
I can use my extraordinary imagination to travel through time and space. I don't need to be chemically altered. Where do you go, you little turd? There you go. There you go. It's got added caffeine.
Wow.
What? Seriously, it's alcohol with caffeine in. That seems...
dangerous.
Yeah. Well, that's like when people have Red Bull and vodka. That always seemed insane to me. But that's a drink that people have, isn't it? Absolute madness.
Now we've got this.
Yeah, that's your base, isn't it? And now you're going to start building up from there. Is that pushed down, right? Well, that's only half of it, isn't it? If you look at the back of the box, which I don't think you can do now, you're building the back half, and then you build the front half and add it on. But I guess they built the back half first, in reality.
Okay.
Thought Buckfast was the slimming meal replacement drink thing. I don't like most alcoholic drinks. Baileys, I think. Yeah, I used to quite like Baileys. Baileys was alright. It's banned in America because of the caffeine content. This is America where you can buy 3 gallons of Coca-Cola and put it in your drink holder in your car. And they're banning something else because of the caffeine content. Madness. Red Bull vodkas will make or break a night. Goodness me. And presumably the next several days. Those trays look really good. Where did you guys get them? I can't tell.
Oh my god!
No, hold on. They might be new. They don't know it comes up every stream. Or they might be doing it for the meme. We just don't know at this stage. The trays are great. We get them from IKEA. 75p, although they're now up to £2 apparently. They're called Hernsnat. And
I need a new one.
We're going to make a trip to IKEA, buy some more, and then I will customise them and we'll sell them on our store that we don't yet have. So we're going to pay £2 for them. I'm then going to write your name on them and sell them back to you for a £5. So watch this space. That, boys and girls, is capitalism. For a tenner, I'll put my name on them. And you can have an official Kevin Chapman's tray.
What if they want my name?
Well, that would be an original product. There's no female tray at the moment, is there? I could make you a tray. Would you want your full name out there? You got in a mood with me the other day when I said your actual name on stream. You don't want people knowing your name.
I just don't want all my information.
Well, then we probably should
around.
put your identification on a tray.
I can put Anna on it. That's not even my real name.
Well, you need a full name. What's your surname? According to
Female
Famous
woman.
Birthdays, your full name is Anna Lalujo.
That is quite funny.
I remember when you and Sheepy drank a lovely bottle of honey Jack Daniels in the Best Thing from the podcast episode. Yeah, see, tastes like pop.
Does it?
Honey Jack Daniels does. My favourite alcoholic beverage, apart from an old fashioned, which I discovered in the final years of drinking alcohol and wish I'd found sooner. My favourite one was Amaretto and Coke because it tasted like alcoholic Dr. Pepper. And I do like a Dr. Pepper. Or if you really want to go for that Dr. Pepper feel, Amaretto and Dr. Pepper is even more extreme. Because then it's like Dr. Pepper with extra syrup pumped in. Where's my little pieces that I need? They're here. Don't worry, I found them. Just discovered your channel this week. Enjoy your delivery and passion. I've just recently got back into Lego and have started to collect Lego Star Wars helmets. Which is our favourite? What? Which helmet? We're not really Star Wars people. Or which Lego set? If it's which helmet is our favourite, I could probably only name Darth Vader. I don't know any of the other helmets. Do you know any other Lego Star Wars helmets?
I only know BD1.
I do have the Spider-Man helmet. And I'm planning on getting the Star-Lord one when I see it super cheap at some point. But yeah, we're not really Star Wars people. There's a few people who've got a little upset that we're not Star Wars people and we're not Lord of the Rings people. There's been a few comments of, I cannot believe you went to the Lego store on launch day at opening and didn't get Barad-dûr.
We didn't want it.
To me, it would be mental if we had, because I've never seen the movies. I have no interest in it as a franchise. So if I'd have gone and spent 450 quid, is it? That set? Or 400 quid? It's crazy expensive. If I would have gone and bought it and wasted all that money on it and stopped someone who was really into it getting it, that would be double madness, because then people would be like, yeah, you're spending too much money on Lego again, which is the other complaint. And plus, you've stopped a real fan of getting that, which is also very reasonable. So yeah, no, was never even considering getting that, because as someone who's not into Lord of the Rings, and I hate to break the magic for anyone who is, but for anyone who's...
Don't be mean.
I'm not going to be mean. For anyone who's not into Lord of the Rings, it is just...
Stop it.
A black column. There's nothing to stop. There's nothing to it though. It's not... It's not. You don't look at it and go, "Oh, that looks so cool." It's not like looking at the Eiffel Tower and being like, "Okay, that's awesome."
The Eiffel Tower is just grey.
Yeah, but at least it's got something to it. That one is just a black column.
Kevin has never seen it, so.
Have I seen Lord of the Rings? I have not. No, I tried to once, but fell asleep because they were just walking in a field, seemingly for several hours. But I think
why do you say that? Because it's not like that at all.
Because I tried watching it, dozed off almost immediately, and every time I woke up, they were still walking through a field. So I don't know if they just spend the whole 7-hour movie walking through a field.
They don't.
Or if it was just a case of every time I woke up, they just happened to be walking through a field again. But it was like watching Country File.
But that's it's such a generic answer, because you hear that on the internet.
What, so if that's something they say on the internet, then that confirms that is true then, or they wouldn't say it on the internet?
It's just what haters say.
I don't hate it, I'm completely indifferent to it. You don't like it either!
I don't mind it, it was fine.
You didn't buy the Lego?
I don't want it.
There you go then. Sometimes Anna just likes to argue with me so she can have the opposite opinion to me.
I am allowed to have an opinion.
But it will only ever be opposite to mine. It will never be the same as mine.
Because you are mostly wrong.
Anna, it is 90% walking. There you go. See? Confirmed.
Well, I remember fights and everything.
Yeah, but because it's like 30 hours long, even if they have a really big fight...
It's not just one film, it's multiple films.
Yeah, but they're each like a week long, aren't they?
Right, just go.
Isn't Football Manager mostly people just walking around a field?
Exactly.
Yeah, but the difference is they're interesting people.
Ronaldo and whoever's not interesting.
Yeah, Ronaldo's one of my nemesis. We don't talk about him.
No, I've already got spare parts.
Yeah. Watching lambing on Country File is much more exciting. Lord of the Rings is lots of walking, but has some seriously lovely Lego minifigures. I'd rather have more little aliens.
I've seen people buy it, take the minifigures out, and then want to sell the building.
Oh, that's the same with all the big sets. It was the
so
same
weird.
with Avengers Tower. Because there's a group of people who only want the buildings, and there's a group of people who only want the minifigs.
I just find
it seems
it
quite
so weird.
unusual to want both. Well, maybe not unusual, but it's certainly not universal that everybody wants both. So every time you get these big sets come out, you get these people who buy the whole set and then split it, sell the minifigs and the building separately and make a massive profit because they buy the set for 400 and sell the building for 300 and the minifigs for 300 and make a big profit. What I don't understand is why you don't get people who only want one half of it buy the whole thing and then sell the bit they don't want, rather than letting some guy buy it and split it, which seems to be how it happens. It's very odd.
What's gone on here?
Who likes streaming more, Kev or Anna?
Kevin.
Me. Yeah, I love streaming. Streaming's great. Anna streams under duress. But you're getting more into it, I think. You're becoming more comfortable with the process. She just wishes she could swear as much as she does when the camera's not rolling.
I've hurt my finger.
You mustn't hurt your finger, you silly goose. Have you tried not hurting it? Yeah, see? Simple. Yeah, just don't hurt it.
Get that off, please. Thanking you.
Very easy. Very simple, that was. Very simple.
Well, I knew I'd gone wrong somewhere.
Totally with Kevin on the Lord of the Rings. Boom. Football Manager's a spreadsheet about people walking around the field. Actually, a lot of the time they're running. Exactly. Plus, they get paid an awful lot of money to do it, so that must mean they're special. Because you judge a person's worth by how much money they earn, so footballers are great.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Putting
5,
cogs in here.
So.
This is already fiddly. This is like doing a speed champagne.
How did you just say?
Whee!
And you'll never see that again. It's so the most randomest thing.
Yeah, but it's obviously for something.
Yeah. Oh, what is that? That's not what I want.
I think what it actually does is as the car moves and the wheels turn, it makes the bit at the back spin, so it looks like the fire is spinning round. I suspect that's what it does. I think it does that on the other one.
We're making patterns.
It is very similar to the 1999 one so far, build-wise. Which is fine, because I had a lot of fun building that, and I don't mind having two, especially because they're different colours.
Yes.
You could slightly turn the camera so we can see you, Kevin, rather than just half your face. That is a good point. Now we probably could do that.
Do you want to do that then?
I do want to do that, but then people will see that I'm shirtless. Because then it also keeps the microphone out of shot. That's a much better shot. Very, very well done. Andrew, good work. I've only been doing this for nearly 10 years as my job. How did I not know that was a better shot? I tell you what it is. Now the table's not straight and not level on the shot. So I set the shot up so that the table was perfectly square. And now you can see less of the table but more of me. So obviously that's a better shot. But it does mean you can't quite see as much of what Anna's doing. So what we might have to do is adjust the table. But we'll see. We'll work with it. Anna has the power to mute me, only by also muting herself. And that would be wrong, because everyone loves to hear my beautiful mouth, or you wouldn't be here. If you didn't like to hear me talk, you wouldn't be here. You lot love it. You love my mouth. I love these gears. This is so clever. I love little details that you only know about if you've built it that ends up getting covered up. Yeah, so do I. I think they're great. All right there, female.
Yeah.
Just doing a little bit of banging, are you?
Yes.
Why'd you put stuff in the wrong place?
Because I'm stupid.
Okay. Just be simple to put it in the right place, I would think. That would be my tip.
Get out of the room.
Where's my beverage anyway? Did you bring me a
I
beverage?
didn't, because
I'm just going to dry out, am I?
Did you ask for one?
I couldn't 'cause my mouth was too dry.
Well, I'm not going downstairs to get you one. You get yourself one. Shut up.
Oh, I tell you what, boys and girls, being me is fun. You should try it. It is great. Right, let's whack the little doodad in there. I will go and get a beverage in a minute. Don't worry, folks. I'm not going to dehydrate. I will quench my thirst after bag 1 is complete.
You're only on bag 1?
Yeah, I mean, there's only 4 bags on it.
Yeah.
Where's my pieces? Let's find them.
My dyslexia is not helping.
What's... I don't understand.
I can't do patterns. I keep...
You can't do patterns?
No.
Really? Is
Yeah.
that a dyslexia thing?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Just whack them on randomly then. That's what I do. If I can't be bothered to do something fiddly, I just tend to do it a bit randomly. And just whack stuff on wherever. Especially with colours, because of my colour blindness. If you looked at the modulars in the city in detail, there's probably lots of them that have the colours wrong. Because I've just guessed. If I can't do it, I'm not going to spend ages figuring it out. And if I realise I've got it wrong...
I know what that's supposed to be, but my brain will not let me put this in right. There we go.
Interesting.
But I can put the black ones on fine. It's just the white ones.
There you go, boys and girls. We're learning about Anna. Things we didn't know about Anna previously. What?
You know I'm
Yeah, I didn't know it
fiddle.
stopped you being able to do patterns. That's new information to me. Anna has rubbed off on me. I now have the ability to zone Kev out and listen to him whilst not listening to him. Brilliant. Yeah, Kevin, you said you were going to get a drink at the start of the stream. Did I? I say a lot of things. I often do.
He drowns himself out, obviously.
Look, I am a professional. I have learned over the years that the one and only thing to be afraid of in the world of streaming is silence. So as long as I keep moving my mouth and noise keeps flowing out,
Have you
then
seen
the stream
this?
is going okay. Yeah, he's fast asleep. The last thing anyone wants is to sit there awkwardly, watching us sit here awkwardly.
Some people like that though.
Those people are weird. Nobody wants to see us sit here in silence, just looking at them, waiting for them to speak. That's awkward for everyone involved. So it's much better to just have constant mouth flapping. That's what people are
I
here
really
for.
don't want to mouth flap, if I'm honest.
Well, I love to flap my gums. It's a lot of fun. Did you know, I was watching a TikTok earlier, and the Lego store at Disneyland Paris is currently not there because it's being renovated. So where the arcade one used to be, they've now moved it there. So there's a temporary Lego store that's a little bit smaller than where it was before.
When's
I'm
it gonna
hoping
be?
it will be finished by the time we're there. But yeah, it's...
But the one we're there, the whole studio's been done, isn't it?
yeah, so hopefully the Lego store will be finished. by
Hub will
then.
never be able to go into where all that
Well, he's been there
Avengers
before.
stuff is. Not recently, has he?
I don't know.
I'd like to do the Eiffel Tower, but it would not fit anywhere. That's the problem.
Yeah, Eiffel Tower goes in the same category as Titanic and realistically Colosseum and
We've got a
any
dog
of,
as well.
any of those really big, cool architecture sets. There's just nowhere for us to put them. They don't fit in the city. They don't fit on the shelves in here. And
we've got Dave.
yeah, Dave will knock them over. And yeah, this one is probably just about at the limit of the size of
What
like an
happened with
architecture or
this?
building set.
Oh.
What, the Disney Castle?
Yeah.
Oh, much bigger. But the Disney Castle's a different beast. The Disney Castle is a centrepiece that you'll have on your shelf behind
this
you.
is bigger. This is only 31 inches.
Yeah, this is only 14 inches high.
That's 33.
Centimetres. Yeah, Disney Castle's much bigger. This is going to be roughly the size of Camp Nou, the Barcelona stadium that I've got in my office. which is just about the limit, 'cause it just about fits on a cabinet. Anything bigger than that, and it's too big.
So how many pieces is this one?
4,500 nearly.
Because that's nearly 5.
Yeah, they're both big sets. We would have to run the numbers about what the biggest set we've done now is, because it'll be between this, Disney Castle, Camp Nou, and Avengers Tower. I'm not sure which of those 4 is the most pieces, but they were all. I mean, this one's much cheaper than all of them. This was like half the price of any of the other 3. My mind's gone blank. Can anyone tell me the model that's to the right of Disney Castle next to the camera? What, the camera or the tall neck? I guess you mean one of them two.
Yes, got the camera, tall neck, and shark.
Yeah, because Anna loves sharks.
I don't, but Devin gives me sharks.
Don't tell them you don't love sharks. They know you love sharks. I've mentioned it to them multiple times. Anna loves sharks.
Why won't you go in?
Someone asked me to reopen the PO box the other day, and I was like, I will, as long as you send Anna a shark. And I didn't get a reply. But yeah, I would, just to get you sharks. A shark only PO box.
Moody Chinese Lego yet? Moody Chinese. I've got.
They're Japanese. They are
Oh,
Japanese.
well, I don't know what that means.
Like they've got like the Chinese New Year and the family celebration. Yeah, you've got the auspicious dragon, and they've got the cool one. What's it called? The family celebration. I think that's what it's called.
Ah.
Where did Anna love sharks? It's not a joke. Anna loves sharks. I've seen her watch Jaws. It's her favourite movie, and she loves sharks.
I was playing Fallout 4 once, and once I go, oh, look at this reference to Jaws. So I said.
She loves sharks. Is there a set you really wish was available but isn't? What, like a retired one? Any of the retired modulars? I would really like an Arkham Asylum. I would really like the older modulars. If we're talking about stuff that doesn't yet exist, they're making it. X-Men Mansion would have been top of my list, and that comes out November the 1st.
We ought to.
So that would have been top of my most wanted things that I would want. It's not a block party video until Kev says Anna loves sharks. That's going to be our first piece of merch. Just a t-shirt that says Anna loves sharks. We will get Anna, when we get 1 million subscribers, Anna will do a TikTok dance wearing a shark suit. For 1 million subscribers.
But you haven't finished the Disney Castle.
Yeah, I mean, he's done that in the uppy downy Wang's Peak. So luckily that was a deliberate one. We let them get away with it. Right, I'm fetching
I did! Patterns! Can you get me another water?
Water.
Water.
Water. There might be Americans listening. They don't know what either of us were saying there. We were saying it 2 very different, very British ways.
Water, please.
Water.
Water.
There's no T in it. It's a D. Water.
Oh god, I need 20 of these now.
Americans can't pronounce T's.
T's.
There's 2 D's in the American.
The water is downstairs.
Water.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shark Tale is Anna's favourite shark. I like Shark Tale. I like the song. I like the film. It's funny. Not funny, but I really do like the song because it has like Christina in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Love the Brick Challenge. I am original fan from the Family Channel. Excellent. Well, here we are now, childless, and yeah, no children, only a dog. We got some water.
Water.
Thank you.
We're just trying to sell the dog. Good work. So I don't want to buy a dog. We want to go to Denmark to go to the Lego house.
He's got your shoe.
Surgeon. But we can't. He's brought that 2 floors up because we can't put the.
What was that?
We can't put the animal anywhere, so we can't go to Denmark.
He just did did you see how big that jump was?
Yeah.
Bless him.
Right.
Right. That's
Bag 2. Woohoo!
cheapers.
That's going to be a new tradition. Every time I open bag 2, we do the
Please
woohoo from
don't.
song 2. I think that's reasonable.
No.
Oh, we've got a Harley Quinn minifig now.
I'll take that off your hands.
You will not.
I will.
You will not.
I will.
It will be on display with the set.
What, he followed you all the way down and then brought you a shoe?
Yeah.
Honestly.
Would we get rid of Dave?
No.
Yes. No. Apparently not.
You would miss him.
Yeah, I'd loan him to someone. I'd need to be able to go and visit him. We'll certainly never get another dog. It interferes with our shenanigans too much. We're supposed to have 0 responsibilities, and somehow we've still got some responsibilities. It's unacceptable. Life should have 0 responsibilities in it.
How many pieces of Lego can you stuff up your bun?
My
Thank
bun.
you.
What, like a hair bun? Is that what we're asking?
I don't know, you got it timed out for 300 seconds, so...
Ah. They thought they were being so clever with their comment and they couldn't even spell, so they just made themselves look dense. Never mind. Never mind. We can't all be clever like Kev.
Alright, 20 of them.
How old is Dave? 400 years old.
Nearly 11.
Yeah, that's what I said.
So he's an old man now. Yeah, if we do it in like dog years, he's like nearly 77. So he's an old man, but he's lovely and likes to... He's more happy now that he opens his door in the evening, doesn't he?
Yeah,
You make him happy now.
I do.
No, he doesn't bark at you anymore.
He doesn't. Bang, bang, bang!
Does she actually use that for anything?
Whacking stuff.
I see.
She's not like a handyman, if that's what you mean.
It's disgusting that people come on here and ask pathetic questions. Yeah.
Who's saying that?
It's at the top there.
I don't mind people asking pathetic questions or whatever the question was.
Oh, not more patterns! And even... Oh, God.
There's Harley then, boys and girls.
Look at this. It's
Yeah.
all... Yeah, but look.
I guess that's how the floor of the church is in real
But
life.
look at it.
I see it.
This is going to break my brain. Oh, God.
You like doing art sets.
I do, but this will break my brain.
You've
Right.
just gone from one art set to another one.
They're the same.
Where's my little wang jangler? There it is. I went to Legoland when I was a kid. Had a Lego driving licence. That was all I ever wanted as a kid and never got it. I would have
God,
loved...
when did it open? If you were still a kid.
Like 95 maybe? So when I say a kid, a teenager.
I never
Which is
got
why
to
I
go.
never got to go. I didn't go... The first time I went to Legoland was when Lucy was small. I'm not sure how small. But I certainly went to Legoland once or twice before you existed, if I recall.
Me?
Yeah.
Right, if I'm a bit slow with this, I do apologise. I am very dyslexic and this is going to break my brain.
Yeah, don't
So
apologise.
just-
If anyone doesn't like it, they can chew on a kneecap. That'll learn them. Right, sticker application. Can I have a wang jangler, please, female?
There's one in the middle of the table. Don't put it in there. But
Thank you
you've
very
took
much.
all of my other ones.
All of your wang janglers.
Yes.
Don't know why this couldn't be a printed piece. I hate applying stickers to curved pieces. It's rubbish.
Oh, this is breaking me because I'm not finding anything that I need. Oh my God. So I'm so sorry. I
For
don't.
such an expensive set as well, this should be a printed piece.
Right, there we go. We've got one in. What are you doing? Oh, I see.
Applying stickers that shouldn't be stickers. We don't
I
agree.
had two I don't even know the word.
I don't mind putting stickers on flat bricks. Curved bricks, don't like it. Would happily pay extra to avoid having to do it. There we go. Oh, we put the little twiddly widdler on. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Yeah, there you go. As expected. Spins the twiddly widdler on the back when the wheels turn. Lovely old stuff. We understand the mechanism. I went, when I was a kid as well, I remember driving around and not getting a licence. Setting a precedent for future life. Either way, I remember that it was horrifically expensive and we never went back again. Legoland is... It's no more expensive than, like, Alton Towers. If anything, it's probably cheaper. Legoland is definitely...
No, Legoland is so much more expensive than...
Is it?
Yeah, so more
Legoland
expensive.
is the best theme park in the country by miles. Like, it's not even close. And we were saying that...
Andrew would differ.
We were saying that before we were balls deep in Lego as well. We loved going to Legoland.
Don't like the hill. Not a fan of the hill.
I've been watching your Brickfest videos. I remember going to Milton Keynes a couple of years running for a Lego event. They had Lego running all the way down the hallways. Nice. Lovely, lovely, lovely. It's Brick World in Chicago coming up very, very soon. That's got to be on our list of places to go.
No!
What have you done there?
It's under the door.
Dave, I'm afraid you're going to have to get up
No, it's there. I got it.
because the woman has pieced you. Are we going to go to Chicago for Brick World one year?
No, that's there.
You realise this is being filmed, right?
No. There we go. I got it.
Don't. Right, if somebody was being homophobic, Topher, just ban them. Don't even mess around with timeouts. Homophobes don't get second chances, they just get banned for being thick as pig dung.
My watch was listening.
So, yeah, just ban them. We have zero tolerance for homophobia, racism, or any of that nonsense. I didn't see it, so you might have to scan back up through the chat, but someone's telling someone else not to be homophobic. So you might just want to check to see if somebody was. We need a bingo board for these streams. Kev says Anna likes sharks. Someone asked about the trays. Dave, Kev complaining about curved piece stickers. We're establishing all of these things for future merch. Once we've got enough subscribers to justify a merch line, we need some slogans to put on them. So we've got to artificially force the catchphrases. It's all part of content creation, boys and girls.
Right, I think that's one side done. She says. That look right to you?
I don't know what it's supposed to look like, but it looks fine. There was no homophobia. Well, then let's not worry about it then. In that case, whoever's accusing someone else of being homophobic,
Don't do that.
give them a timeout. Because that's a very unpleasant thing to call somebody. There we go. Problem solved. Refereeing with Kev. Where is my thing? Right, let's get my thingamy-bob on. My thingamy-robert. There it is. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I love a bright yellow piece. Does it look like a Batmobile yet? How's the Wall of Fame coming along? I haven't shown it for a little while, have I? We should probably bring it up here. Because we stream up here more often than we stream down there. I'll try and remember to bring it up here for the next stream so I can show you its progress. But if anyone has become a channel member recently and hasn't told me what name they'd like on the Wall of Fame, if you go to the community page... if you go to the members page on the channel, once you become a member, you can then tell me what name to put on the brick. Bear in mind, it is a small
Not
brick.
offensive.
So, well, not even that. It needs to be no more than like 6 letters long. It's a small brick and a thick pen. So, you know, your name is what we're looking for here. Not a slogan, not a sentence, not a company name. Just a name. Like Stan.
What colour? Like my top I think it's nice. I like it as well. Thank you.
You're welcome. Just subbed off to Legoland this Friday. Nice. Have a jolly good time. On the topic of channel members as well, it is this month's members stream on Wednesday, 8:30 kickoff. So it'll be after the podcast. It'll probably just be me, unless I can convince Anna to get involved. But it'll almost certainly just be me. And we'll build something down in the Lego City room. We might even do some Lego City stuff. Like, I've got a load of road plates that need doing, I've got a load of rail plates that need doing, so we might just stream for an hour or two, have a little bit of a chat while I do some Lego City admin. And you can see what the admin side of having a Lego City is like. But that is, that'll be Wednesday, 8:30ish. If you are a channel member, you'll already be able to see it on the channel, so you can get yourself set up with a reminder for it.
The actual doodah are missing pieces.
No, you're not. What do you mean?
There's nothing for this area.
Mm-hmm. You must have just used it somewhere else. Or just leave that bit blank and move on. You can always come back to it. There's no point sitting there looking at it.
Yeah, but if I've got to put something on top of it...
Then it doesn't matter because you won't see it.
Oh no, I've got one.
So it'll only matter if you don't have to put something on top of it, and if you don't, you'll then be able to see it easily. So either way, it's fine. Normally, in my experience, the pieces just show up.
3, 4. Yep.
Didn't you say before you had some left over from the first bags?
Not of these. Oh, actually, might be okay.
There you go, see?
What's wrong with the audio?
Nothing's wrong with the audio, don't worry.
I have an extra one of these, though.
My volume's all the way up and I can't hear anything. And then refresh. Not that you can hear me. We can talk all about you. Right.
Must be something wrong at your end. Find here. Okay, excellent. Have you had a drink yet?
I have. Thank you very much. Get my... I think this is my steering wheel.
Bag 3.
Bag 3! 3!
New here, fellow Lego builder. Love the channel. Telling my friends to watch. Anna inspired me to buy the set. Love from North Carolina. I wish I was in North Carolina.
Why? What's in North Carolina?
Nothing. I just want to be in them places.
Why? Why? There must be... I mean, because you want to meet Kenny Omega, presumably.
I don't know who that is, but I just like that kind of aesthetic that they live in.
I don't know what the aesthetic of North Carolina is, other than it's a bit of a wrestling hotbed. And you do love the wrestling, don't you?
No.
Anna loves wrestling.
Thank you. It was like £8.
I think you can get the retired Lego police station. I have it. I ordered it on eBay and it didn't turn up, so I had to go for a PayPal claim thing. But then I reordered it and it arrived the other day. I haven't built it yet, but I have got it.
Where are you putting your rubbish?
Back in the box that it came out of.
There's rubbish back here.
Mm-hmm.
Watching from Cornwall.
I like that was sung. I think you should sing the chat more often.
Love from North Carolina. There you go.
If you're going to say North Carolina, you have to do it in the style of Justin Roberts.
I don't know who that is.
The AEW ring announcer.
Who? Kev, my 4-year-old has lost my Batman Lego figure ear. What are my options?
They're going to send me a new ear. That's really for
ear.
my child. I would do both, to be honest. I would imagine there are ways and means of exchanging your child for a new ear. Cut out the middleman. That's what I'd do.
Is it like new? If it's new, just go on.
No, it's 4 years old. He just said that.
No, my 4-year-old has lost.
So it's not new. It's 4 years old.
If it's the new, anything new, just like go onto the website and go, this was missing, help.
Watching from Hertfordshire. I used to work in Hertfordshire.
We've been there.
I've been there loads. I used to work in Hatfield.
Hatfield.
Capital of Hertfordshire. The most glorious bit. I used to drive down from Peterborough to Hatfield every day. And then once a month or so, I'd head into the Galleria and buy myself, or try on the old sunglasses in the Galleria.
Why?
Just something to do, isn't it?
Hello, Bongo. Right, what am I doing here? I'm putting not windows. Oh, a doorway maybe?
But you used to be able to watch drug deals happen from my office window in Hatfield. It was great.
I used to be able to watch that from my kitchen window.
For anyone who's never been to Hatfield but has had the pleasure of going to Stevenage, to give you an idea of what Hatfield used to be like when I worked there, I did my training for that job in Stevenage. And when the first day I went to Hatfield, I was disappointed about what a step down it was.
Oh, thank you.
From Stevenage.
Thank you, Mr. Snow White 07, who just subscribed from Southampton. We were in Southampton not long ago.
We were, yeah. We went there before we got on our big boat.
And
our
only
big
felt
boat ride.
seasick once.
Yeah. Does Kev watch wrestling and stream about? I've never streamed about wrestling. I do still watch it. I don't know that I do. Wrestling channels don't get enough views to sustain themselves. I don't know. I mean, they have to be selling product on every video they do. It's a very difficult niche to break into. Bongo! Thank you very much for your second month as a channel member. Recently just finished the Titanic set.
Wow.
Nice one. Have you got somewhere to store it, or did you not think it through before you bought it? Which is exactly how we.
I'm not laughing at you. It's just I've seen it a few times.
We will do the Titanic set if and only if we've got 100,000 subscribers on this channel by the time we go on our cruise next year. No, we'll take an extra case. But if we've got 100,000 subscribers before we go on our cruise next year, we've got a cruise booked for next April. We're cruising up into the Arctic Circle. Past icebergs.
Some crappy wrestling podcast.
Language!
He said it!
Doesn't matter, you don't read them out! My word! Luckily it is a Simpsons swear, so he's officially allowed. But goodness me. Goodness me. Potty mouth around here. I'm holding Matt responsible for that as well. He knows better. I've still got my trophy from that podcast.
Ooh.
I won their prediction competition because I'm that good.
No.
But yeah, as I was saying, I'm trying to get people to subscribe here. Stop singing the chat for a minute.
People are doing it on purpose.
Yeah, so...
Watching from Reddit!
Let me get them to subscribe! If we've got 100,000 subscribers, by the time we go on our cruise next April, we will buy the Titanic set and build it on a cruise in the Arctic Circle whilst looking at icebergs. That's worth it. That's the only time we'll do the Titanic. No, you can sing again now. Much love from Cheltenham. Looks like you're running out of room fast. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's not Lego in here. It's fine. I haven't been to the Galleria in years. Thankfully, neither have I. We drive under it occasionally. Been. You've driven under it. You were missing nothing.
Yeah, but if you can go under it, I want to go in it. I want to see what's in there.
On that basis, swim the channel.
Huh?
You can go under that, so you should go in it. You said if you can go under it, I want to go in it. Well, we go under the channel, swim that, and then I'll take you to the Galleria. Because swimming the channel will be a lot more of a pleasant experience, I guarantee you. Do you think the Lego Town Hall is overpriced? I mean, yes. It's not that it's overpriced, it's that it's old. So it's rare. When it came out, it was completely reasonably priced. It's now just in demand as an older set. The market sets that price. Part of me wishes, and the Lego investors, which is such a wangy thing to be, the Lego investors would absolutely hit the roof. But I think it'd be quite nice if every now and again they just re-released some old sets. They wouldn't be able to cope with it if, like on the 10-year anniversary of the modular, re-release it, do another run. They'll still have the moulds, just do another run. The only reason not to is because of collectors wanting to protect their overinflated price on it. Balls to the collectors. It's meant to be played with and built, not kept in the box so people can fleece everyone out of thousands of pounds years later. If anything, stick 2 fingers up at the collectors and do it deliberately.
Kevin! Newcastle, and we had another one. St. Helens. Helen?
I'm working on separate sections. I'm building a Batmobile. Anna doesn't let me touch her toys.
I'm not allowed to touch his toys, so...
Why does Lego stop selling some old sets but keep those? They stop selling them all eventually. The simple answer is once they stop selling, they stop making them and then retire them. But I mean, I understand some people getting a grumpy about the fact that sets retire at all. I completely understand why they retire, because if sets never retired, they'd also never be able to bring out new sets. Because they've only got so much capacity. They've got only so much factory capacity, room in the store. There's only a certain number of sets they can have on sale at any one time. So I understand that sets have to retire, but I don't see why they can't loop back round again and have another crack. I don't see that there's any harm in that at all. It only hurts the people whose only intention was to make money in the first place. And honestly, who cares if it hurts them? Because they're the ones who stop regular heroes like me from buying stuff anyway. You're not missing much not having been to the gallery. I lived in Hatfield until about 30 years ago. I don't really miss the place. I wish I would have bought the Simpsons house in Quickenham. Yeah, I'd love them. I would love them. I've heard they're possibly bringing a new Simpsons set out this year. Fingers crossed. I think it's next year. Go. You should also get the Lego Retired Detectives Office. It's on my list. I mean, all of the retired modulars are on my list. It's just a case of finding them at a reasonable price. I'm not paying, like the Town Hall, for example, was at the Brick Convention I was at on Saturday. £1,000 for the Town Hall.
£1,000? Yeah. That's ridiculous.
Which isn't much more than it is on eBay. It's like $850, $900 on eBay. So it wasn't that they massively inflated the price. It's just it's a very old, very rare set. So of course it's going to be expensive. So it's stuff like that that would cost a fortune to go and buy. I'll probably just buy the parts for and get the instructions off the internet and just make my own version of it. I don't feel the need to have the official one. As long as it's official Lego, I don't mind if I just build it from parts and follow the instructions.
You know the one I bought you?
Which
the
one
Garfield.
did you buy me? Yeah.
You've not just broken that down for parts, have you?
No, I would never break that down for parts. It's not official Lego.
Cool.
That would never go into the parts library.
Just making sure. Right.
That's still
Have
in
I
its
missed
bag under
anyone?
the table.
Watching from... I'm only going to say Sutton because that word
Courtney, I think
could come out very well. So, watching from Sutton, Enfield, and anyone else. St.
Would
Albans.
I recommend the Ayrton Senna set? I mean, I'm not a Formula One guy or particularly a car guy, so I mean, if you like Formula One and cars, I imagine it's one of the better ones to have, but it's also quite expensive.
I don't understand why they are so expensive.
Why what?
The Ferraris and stuff. But then I don't get it.
Because of licensing and how many parts they are. It's the same as why everything's expensive. There's a reason that this 4,500 piece Notre-Dame is half the price of a 4,500 piece Disney Castle or Avengers Castle, because they don't have to pay Disney to use it.
But they must have paid somebody.
I don't know. Are historical buildings subject to copyright? Or can they just make it and not pay anyone? I don't know what the rules are there. But even if they do have to pay Notre-Dame a contribution, you can be sure that contribution is a lot smaller than what they have to pay Disney to use the Disney properties.
Yeah, but then Disney is part of Star Wars, so who...
Well, that Star Wars sets are crazy expensive as well.
But who gets... Oh, it's all very expensive.
Will I be buying the Speed Champions sets? I've got the new one down here. The Mercedes 2-pack that just came out.
Oh God, I thought it was going to hit me in the head then.
I like them. They're fun to build. I'm just not really a car guy. So I don't like rush over getting them. It's more a case of I need cars to populate my city. But I'm not in a massive rush to get them. I'd much rather get Batmobiles. I'm not a car guy, but I like the F1 cars. See, I'm almost the opposite. I'm not a car guy, and if there's an F1 car in a set, like there's some 2-packs where one of them is an F1 car,
What is happening?
and they're the 2-packs I would avoid because I can't have an F1 car driving around the city. I want my cars to look like real cars that could be driving around on the roads, not Formula 1 cars. So they're the ones that I will completely avoid. Of course, I will happily have the Batmobile driving around the street, multiple versions of. Is the new Lego truck overpriced? No, because it's brilliant and he's on the way. I am tempted to buy a second one of them.
Kevin!
Just because I want the truck to do the truck things, but I also want loads and loads of the Lego sets that are inside it. I just want loads of little Lego sets.
Yeah, but it'll just be duplicate. It's fine,
Yeah,
isn't it?
and that's fine. I want piles of Lego sets all over the city. I want every building in the city to have a little pile of Lego sets in the corner.
We have the Home Alone house for sale at the moment. Bought it but never opened due to the amount of pieces. Oh, why? You should. I purposely looked for... Because like the other day I had the radio in my hand and I put that back and got the Encanto house because they have so many pieces. I like lots of pieces. Do you like lots of pieces?
I do like lots of pieces. I like a build to take me a day or two. I mean, stuff like this is fine, but it's over and done with in an hour or two. Like, I find spending £200 on a modular that takes me a weekend to build is much better value than the X-Men X-Jet that I think I spent £60 or £70 on and built in an hour. And like this was £55, I think, this Batmobile, and this is going to be done in an evening. So I think the bigger sets are much better value.
I don't know where this is going to go.
For those of you wondering why I haven't warned you not to poke yourself in the eye yet this evening, it's because I hadn't been warned. Don't worry, I've now got my "Hey Kev, don't poke yourself in the eye" warning.
Right, here we go. I've just made this thing there we go.
Yeah.
It goes right, it curves.
Apparently, this is only the second religious building Lego have ever made. Notre-Dame. It was like an old, like, generic church they did in like the 60s or 70s, like years and years ago, and then they just steered clear of religious buildings. But there are rumours that now they've done this, that it could open the door to doing stuff like La Sagrada Familia, St Paul's Cathedral, stuff like that.
I hope they give some money to Notre-Dame after its fire.
Maybe that's why they've done it. I haven't read the background. Maybe they're making a contribution to the rebuild.
Because it is a very... We never got to see it, did we?
No. I mean, I'm not that fussed.
No, but it's like I got to see it in Assassin's Creed, so I have to go and see where I've been
you
climbing.
can climb it in Assassin's Creed, so that's the best way.
Like, Assassin's Creed is actually helping the people that are rebuilding it because it's so detailed in the game that yeah, it's helping it build it. The pyramids are religious, yeah. Yeah, he's not wrong. They're not wrong.
Look, I'm just telling what I saw. I guess by religious maybe they mean current religions. I don't know.
Right. I'm going to be back down here again. Yes, it is 143 August at the moment. I was telling you about that, weren't I?
Sanctum Sanctorum, for those of you not reading the chat. Yeah, that's incredible value. That is one of my favourite sets that I've built. If you've got £150 worth of Lego money at the moment, you're not sure what to spend it on, the best value...
Have a drink.
The best value you can spend that £150 on at the moment is the Sanctum Sanctorum. It is a modular building, it is a licensed modular building, and it is awesome. It has a Spider-Man minifig in it. What more could you want? It's just a great set.
Love a Spider-Man. That is wrong already.
Right. What are we doing now? Mr. Freeze minifig. Oh, Freezy Freezerson.
What was your favourite Mr. Freeze? I only know of one, so...
Cartoon one. My favourite of everything to do with Batman will be the cartoon one. None of the Batman movies have come close to the animated series. Not even in the same stratosphere. Batman the animated series is Batman. That is definitive Batman.
Did you hear about Game?
What about them?
So I was just sitting there today, got an email from Game, if anyone is with Game, and they're shutting down their rewards program and their elite program on the 15th of July. So if you've got points at Game, get them spent because they are resetting. They're just getting rid of it all.
Well, they're just shutting down, aren't they?
Yeah.
They shut down Insomnia. I think they sold that off, didn't they, last year, and that company wasn't sustainable and has now gone out of business. So Insomnia's gone, and the whole company connected to that is gone. And yeah, I mean, if you walk into if you can find a game store now, which is easier said than done, because they're mostly just being Sports Direct. But when you go in it's just it's Lego, Pokemon, and like Funko Pops and board games and things. There's very little in the way of video games in game anymore anyway. Didn't they stop doing pre-owned stuff as well?
Not sure.
Which seems insane, because you'd think that would be the only thing keeping them going, the pre-owned stuff. But I'm pretty sure I heard they'd stopped doing pre-owned stuff as well.
My favourite build oh gosh, I don't know now. I liked doing the tall neck, but then I also really enjoyed the galaxy. What's it called? The Milky Way. Recently, really enjoyed it. But that's up there. You can't see it.
How long did it take to build the sanctum? A couple of evenings, so probably somewhere between 6 and 8 hours, I guess. A couple of evenings of building, but it was a fun time, that's for sure. The sanctum is great. This is actually a shooty.
It was one of your first, wasn't it?
It was my first module that I built.
Do not.
This is why it's telling me not to poke myself in the eye.
Don't. Why? I would throw that over there.
What would you say a good Lego set would be for someone wanting to start out? Just pick something that you're interested in. So if you're into Disney, maybe get one of the mini castles. I'd say don't spend more than 50 quid on your first set. There's loads of sets that are reasonably priced, but get something that's connected to something you enjoy. If you like Mario, get the Piranha Plant. If you like Disney, get the mini castle. If you like Marvel, get, I don't know, a Groot or something. There's stuff in any interest, and if you're not interested in any of the things they've got licensed,
there's not a lot you can do.
Yeah, I mean, maybe buy a bus or something from Lego City. I don't know. There must be something attracting you to the hobby. Buy something in that category that's reasonably priced. Don't spend loads of money, because you don't know if you're not like used to Lego, you don't know that you're actually going to enjoy the building process.
Yeah, I tried diamond painting and didn't like it. I've got a stitch downstairs that only has one ear done because I just put it back away.
The only reason I was able to lunge into it as quickly and as ferociously as I did is because I already knew I loved Lego from being a teenager and a kid. I wouldn't have done it if I'd have never built it before. I'd have dipped my toe in a little more gently. But I don't dip gently.
Or because I wanted to build a tree.
I mean, yeah, that's the very simplified version. The long version is you made me realise we could now, because we had space and time and money to actually be able to do it. And that combination of things had never occurred in my adult life before.
Where is this going to go? Oh, maybe...
Because back when we didn't have spare rooms specifically to do Lego in, where on earth would we have put it all?
Yeah.
So it would have been pointless doing anyway. We'd have had like one set on display at a time that between Andy and Dave would have been smashed regularly. And any time we wanted a new one, we'd have to sell the old one or break the old one down.
On my first cruise next April from Southampton to the Med after seeing both of you on yours.
Very exciting. Yay! We might see you in Southampton because we're sailing from Southampton in April as well. We're heading in the opposite direction. We're going up into the Arctic Circle. But we might wave at each other as our ships come out of port together and go in different directions. Not sure if I should buy this set. It will be my first architecture set, but I love it. I mean, do it then.
Which one?
This one, Notre-Dame, presumably.
Big.
Yeah, but I mean, one of my early sets as part of my reawakening as an adult was Camp Nou, which is still probably the biggest, in terms of piece count, probably the biggest set I've built, that Camp Nou. That not only did I do it as like my third thing after my Dark Ages were over, but I did it on stream as well. So, you know, I went all in immediately. I quite like the flowers and stuff, so I might get one of those sets. Yeah, I mean, there's those, you can get those sets very reasonably priced.
They are fiddly, you know, some bits are.
Well, then they're a good set to let people decide if they're interested in it.
But in my cup there is this purple sort of flower that I wanted to throw, so it went in a cup and never looked back at it. But Yeah, most of them are easy to put together. There's just a purple one that, even though purple is like my favourite colour. Oh! No. Milky Way is fun to build because that's just like playing by numbers. And characters, or like you got brickheads, but she has no legs, which I find bizarre. Or you got like postcards, they're also fun. So, or you got like Minecraft and Speed Champions, and I have a lot of variety over there.
You do.
I have a lot of things.
Anna has many interests.
I've had to calm down a little bit because I'm running out of space.
Yeah. I mean, we said all along we were going to calm down once we got through the initial excitement. When we first started, it would have been easy to walk into the Lego store and drop 10 grand. I think now, if we walked into the Lego store with a blank cheque, they wouldn't take it because no one takes cheques anymore. But I think we'd struggle to get to 5 grand now, because unless we just started buying duplicate sets, because we've got a lot of what's currently available. And the stuff that we haven't bought at this point is stuff that we're less interested in getting.
Oh, I'm so interested in that radio.
Well, then you'll almost certainly get it at some point, won't you? There's a double points day coming up. It'll be on sale somewhere. I imagine that'll be on sale in Argos or somewhere like that before the next wave of new releases comes out. So you either get it on a discount or you get it on double points day. Or at the very least, you get it to go towards a gift with purchase that you're interested in. It's a bit silly right now spending hundreds and hundreds of pounds on Lego because the gift with purchase is pretty tame.
And it's only for certain sets. We didn't get any the other day.
It's only normal points and nothing's discounted. So unless you are, I mean, I'm saying this while we've got 2 brand new sets sat in front of us. Yeah, if they're ones you really, really, really want, obviously go get them. But if they're just ones that you look at and think that's pretty cool and it just goes on your wanted list, don't rush to get them now because they'll be cheaper soon. That's how it works. And we've learned that slowly. Whereas previously we've been rushing to get... I think it's because we come from a video game background, and video games is almost the reverse, where if you don't have it when it's brand new, you may as well not bother, especially if it's a multiplayer, because if you don't have it brand new, you miss the hype, you miss the fun, and then the next thing has come along and that one's dead. Whereas in Lego, stuff doesn't die when the next thing comes along. You could buy the Notre-Dame set in a year and it would still be cool and people would still be excited to see it. So it's learning how it's a different world to the one we're used to.
What's going on? I don't understand.
Anna's doing a little sing-song for everybody. We've got a curvy back piece. Did you ever ship the giveaway from a few months back?
Kevin!
It is on my to-do list. It's on our kitchen table, boxed up. I promise it is coming. I am just an absolute monster for it. I'm going to be selling some Pokemon cards on eBay this week, probably. So that will force me to actually go, because when someone's actually giving me money for stuff, then I really have to get stuff out on time. For giveaways, it was more a case of when I get around to it, I'll get around to it, and then I never got around to it, and maybe I forgot. But I promise you it is coming. Don't worry, it is coming. I'm just a bit rubbish for that kind of thing, always have been. There's always so much going on in my brain that stuff like that often slips out the bottom. Which is a bit of a cop-out excuse, but you know what, it's free. Don't moan. I know you weren't moaning, so don't worry. I'm more worried about the person who won it on TikTok and that they will moan. Cause
I'm struggling.
what's the matter?
I don't know what I've done.
What do you mean?
Right, I don't have this bit, and I don't know why.
What bit?
This.
Well, it's not a bit, is it? That's 2 pieces combined.
Have I missed that?
Yeah, I think you have. That is 2 pieces. That's a piece on top of another piece.
But is that right then?
Right, retrace
so
your
sorry.
steps. Retrace your steps. And have a look. So go back to the beginning of that step and check that you've done all the steps. Just don't rush it. That's the key.
I've already done that bit wrong. It's because everyone's distracting. Can you get that?
Good. Now you're a streamer. I don't know if you heard. She just blamed you lot. And that's how streamers do it. Oh, God.
Okay, maybe not. I'll try. Kev, you're being asked about your giraffe.
Can you get a giraffe bracelet and follow... Oh, you can get a giraffe bracelet and follow a real giraffe. Yeah, I've got it. Anna got me that for Christmas. The bracelet doesn't fit my wrists, so I couldn't wear the bracelet. But I do have the giraffe app.
They gave you a new one, didn't they?
Yeah, my original giraffe. I hope he didn't die, but the original giraffe that I was following, they lost track of, so they allocated me a new giraffe. I'd like to think he escaped and...
well, they said the battery could go down after it could
I think
fall
he just
off.
like went off to university or something. I don't think he got eaten by a lion. I hope he didn't get eaten by a lion, because that would upset me. Probably get eaten by a shark. Anna's favourite thing, eating my favourite thing, because Anna loves sharks. If I got you an I Love Sharks t-shirt, would you wear it?
Nope.
Why? I'm going to get her a shirt. Seems to be more relaxed in this new era on your life with Lego and travel. I mean, we have a lot less stressing us out. In the nicest possible way.
I do love Andy with all my heart, but he was...
But we lived our life on constant high alert. We could never even relax in our own home, because at any point, you always had to be ready to go from 0 to 1,000 because something has spectacularly gone wrong. At any moment, you could be sat there and a TV would land at the bottom of the stairs, or an Xbox would land in the garden, or a blood-curdling scream would explode, or the worst scenario of all, we'd go, "Can you hear him?" And the other one would go, "No, I can't hear him." So yeah, we were just constantly on edge the whole time, whereas now we are much more relaxed. This is much closer to us as normal people. This is what we're like when we're not constantly on high alert. Plus, it's a very relaxing and fun hobby, so that definitely helps as well. But we have a release, a shut off, something to make our brains go sleep.
But we know where he is, and he is safe. I don't know if he's happy, but he's...
But we didn't know if he was happy before either. It's not
No.
something he expresses. He doesn't really smile. He doesn't really communicate those kind of things. He'll have moments of joy where there's a smile, but we've never known if, like, as a standard on a day, is he actually happy? That's not something he can express. So he's doing what he wants, and we're doing what we want. And that's the best anyone could hope for. And that is the most we've spoken about him in a long time, so we should shut up now. We should do a video on the old vlog channel talking about that. It's been a while since I've been abused in those comments. I miss it. I mean, in all honesty, that's a nice bonus as well. Far fewer death threats doing Lego. That's nice. You could put your giraffe bracelet on a key ring. I don't really do key rings.
No, you got this weird key fob thing where they all fold together. But
Yeah.
that looks more like it. Right.
It's a cool thing.
Now
But I even had to retire my Lego minifig key rings that I'd had for years. They just live in the glove box in the car now.
Yes, they do.
Have to keep them because they're my evidence that we didn't just randomly start liking Lego out of nowhere. We can direct people back towards the Legoland vlogs and the minifig key rings and the evidence that we were always into it. We just couldn't afford to do it.
We may need to go off.
Why?
Because this is stressing me out.
What do you mean it's
wrong
stressing you out?
again.
Well, that's no reason to stop. Just crack on. You'll be fine. Just take it slow. Don't rush it. Do you need assistance? I'm happy to help. Remember, I'm more experienced with doing buildings than you are. So if you require a handsome,
I don't
glamorous
understand.
assistant... What don't you understand?
It's like this.
What do you mean?
Right.
Show me what the problem is.
This needs to be level, and I don't know how to get it to be level.
Do you need me to have a finger of it?
Right, I need that to be under.
There you go. We'll just chat about Batman while Anna's fiddling with that. Don't rush and don't worry about those rascals watching. They don't mind you having a little bit of a backtrack. Remember that time I had to completely rebuild a set on stream? As I ballsed it up completely. It's fine.
But
It's
now
all
I've
part
broken a
of, it's all
piece.
part of the hobby. You've not broken it. It's fine.
Right.
And we've got so much bulk Lego downstairs. If any of them do break, we can replace them. Right, show me what stage are we at?
Here.
Well, there's
But
no.
now I've broken it.
What do you mean you've broken it?
Because I've taken this bit.
Well, you've
So
not
it's
broken
that
it. You
way.
just disconnected it. Have you got Lego minifigure torch? I'm not sure what you mean.
Yes, I have a torch.
Is that a
No,
thing?
not a minifigure. I know what you mean, but I don't have one that I've got yet.
Do you want to explain it to me? Because I don't know what
Well,
that means.
it's a torch on the bottom of the feet. So the feet are together.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of like a torch for a minifig. We're talking about a torch for humans that looks like a minifig. I get what you mean now. That confused me enormously. More than it should have done.
Oh, I'm going to
Do you need me to
swear.
help you?
No.
I am happy to help. You know I like to play with Lego. I will happily... Right, disassemble it all. Let's go back several steps.
No, it's just this page.
Yeah, but at no point on this page is this a thing. Right, where's the bit that goes on top
I
of that?
don't like it. There.
Oh, can I have it? Right. This piece is correct. So this piece is that. That is fine. That is correct. This piece, I'm not quite
Exactly.
done backwards, and I don't really know how. This piece just needs taking.
Take it apart. Start from there.
You've done it in reverse, by the looks of it, and I don't. Yeah, let's just take this piece apart completely.
I'm very, very bad. I've done it wrong.
You're not bad.
I can't.
This is her new thing, and it's infuriating. So can you not tell her to stop talking like that? This negative self-talk that she's only just started doing it, saying I'm bad when she does stuff wrong. Can you all tell her how that's not an acceptable way to talk about yourself? Because I've tried, and it just leads to arguments. So while I'm fixing this, you tell her she's not allowed to say she's bad.
Got it wrong. Hello from the Netherlands. I've been there. Have I been there?
Yeah, we were there this year.
Yes, I've been there. Went to Amsterdam. I've been there twice. Very, very.
Right, those pieces are not required.
Okay.
So this is now that. And
now
then
connect it.
yeah, so it goes on like that. And there you go. That's that.
Got it.
Simple. There you go. Are you reading all that then telling you not to do that?
But it was wrong.
Doesn't
I didn't
matter.
like it.
It being wrong doesn't mean you are bad.
1, 2,
Unacceptable.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Right.
I don't like it when they do a piece that's it's like the same pieces, but it's done in like this, and it just pickles my brain.
I think you're going to hate building this because if it's anything like Camp Nou,
Oh.
what you're doing now, you're going to be doing
No, it's not.
30 more times.
Yeah, but it's these bits, these twisty bits.
And I think that corner is going to be curved all the way up, and I think you're going to be doing that another 30 times.
Well, then I'll get used to it.
If you need me to take over at any point, just say, and I will take over that bit. It's fine. My brain likes the mind-numbing repetitiveness of it. I really enjoyed making Camp Nou. Teamwork makes the dream work. Exactly. We have two very different neurospicy brains here. We need to use the advantages of them both. And my little autistic brain likes the problem solving.
Right.
Oh, it's all coming. It's starting to look like a Batmobile, boys and girls. I think it's smaller than the other one. Is it smaller than the other one? I'm going to have to go and fetch it and compare.
Elements of the floor plan are determined by a series of circles created with the help of ropes of different lengths attached to the stake at the centre of the cathedral.
Well, there you go. Notre-Dame facts.
Yeah.
We love a Notre-Dame fact.
Right.
Hang about, you pickle neck.
What's happening with you?
Oh, nothing. I was just... The book was wrong momentarily. But I fixed it. And that is an example of how our two brains work differently. I decide the book is wrong.
And I'm just wrong.
Yeah, there's not a chance in hell I'm wrong. So if something's not working, the book is wrong and needs correcting.
Oh, that made me jump. No.
Bag 4. The final bag. It's the final Batman bag.
Oh, I picked her up. So stupid.
Stop it!
It was in my hand though.
That doesn't mean you're stupid!
I don't know what I was doing. It was like in my hand.
Right, put it this way. When Andy used to misbehave, did you tell him he was bad, or did you tell him what he did was bad?
I did not.
Well, you did. You would tell him that is... You'd say doing that is bad. You would never tell him he's bad. You mustn't use the negative speak.
Oh, hold on, that doesn't go there.
The negative speak is bad.
Is it there?
Because every time you say stuff like that, you're convincing your brain that it's true.
Yes, we have two new builds, but he has paper bags and I have plastic bags, so...
Do it in different factories. It's very self-explanatory, boys and girls. I find the books often have mistakes in them. Exactly!
Oh, yes.
I've never made a mistake. But the books
Lies,
often have.
you just said that you had to rebuild one.
Yeah, because the book wasn't clear. I blame that on the book, not myself.
Hello all, I've just finished my new set today. It was new Harry Potter, Ollivanders and Madame...
I don't know.
Manilk's
I don't know
robe?
where I'm looking. Where am I looking?
bottom.
Madame Malkin's, I guess. I don't know
Oh,
who
here we
that
go.
is. I don't know enough about Harry Potter to know who Madame Malkin is.
The Shavit is constructed with yep, not even going to try that. But it says something.
Ollivander's the wand shop, isn't it? But I don't know who the other one is. I might have to get some of the Harry Potter sets. They do look pretty cool. I might need a Harry Potter section of the city. Like
You
I've
haven't got a
the Marvel
Minecraft
section.
yet.
Minecraft will not be going in the city, as I keep telling you. Minecraft doesn't fit in the city.
Right, well, Kevin's got a bunch of Minecraft to sell that I bought him.
No, I haven't. It's just not going... Just like this isn't for the city. I'm allowed to have display sets and city sets.
Kevin
They're two
has
different
built
things.
Kevin, yes.
Yeah, he's on TikTok. I built him immediately. It's great.
And what happened, Kevin?
What do you mean?
What did you decide that you liked, Kevin?
Oh, brickheads are pretty cool, aren't they? So I'd like some brickheads, please. To the PO box. The PO box doesn't exist. So I'm safe to say things like that for as long as we don't have one. Send stuff to the PO box. Soon as we get one again, which we probably won't, but if we ever did, I'd have to stop asking. But now we don't have one, I can pretend to be asking. Because I don't seem like a monster.
Stop it.
You started it.
No, I didn't.
You told me to open the final bag.
No, I never.
But I thought it. Do we have Barad-dûr? We don't. We're not into Lord of the Flies. So,
He means Lord of the Rings.
does he?
Yes.
Not into either, really. So, no, we did not get it.
Seen lots of happy men getting it, though. I didn't see any females, did you?
There was one in there.
No, but buying that.
I wasn't paying that much attention to what other people were buying. I was too busy getting my own funsies on.
And I didn't see any females buying it. Which, like, each to their own, but yeah, I was just like, that is weird. I thought there would be girls there, but no. But it was very busy. Like,
yeah, it was awesome.
It was very busy.
I like to be around people having a lovely time. That's why I like conventions.
There was women there buying stuff, just not that.
Yeah, I mean, there was like 100 new sets that came out. There was something for everybody. The only thing that there wasn't really anything new of was Marvel. Ah, crumbs. There was even a couple of new Star Wars sets, which is mad considering it was a month after Star Wars Day. But the Marvel stuff's all waiting for the 1st of August, I think. Which is just as well, because I don't need to have spent any more money on this launch date. Oh, I need to straighten my knee out, Dave, sorry. Oh.
You kicking the dog?
Just a little bit, he likes it.
I don't think he does.
How much money did we invest in our collection by now?
Yeah,
there's no benefit to us sharing that. Answering that question is only going to upset people. Yeah. More than you would think, and more than you should do yourself. What you should remember.
That is a torn neck behind me. Yes.
What you have to remember is us personally, very little. Our company, quite a lot. But that is us investing in the business. So we've bought a lot of stuff with a view to it being, like these sets we're building now, owned by the company. Because they have been built to make content. We wouldn't have rushed out on the 1st of June and spent £500 on new sets if it wasn't with the intention of then building them as part of content. It's why we didn't rush out and get for example, the modern house or the big digger thing that I want, but they're not here because they're not ones that we can sit and build on stream, so they're less essential. When it comes round to me wanting to put them in the city and I can make content about them, then that's when I'll get them, because then I can make content with them there. So yeah, it's important that people don't view what we're doing as people building a personal collection, because it's a completely unrealistic and unsustainable way of buying Lego as a personal collection. Nobody can do it the way we've been doing it, just as a hobby, just as a collection. I've just dropped a piece, yeah. I've dropped a piece and I don't know where it's gone.
Will you stop doing that?
Oh, I've done it once. Move your head. Got to save for the X-Men Mansion. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to the X-Men Mansion. That will be a very easy day one purchase.
Oh God,
if I buy only one more set this year, it would be that one.
I need 28 clear pieces.
Nice.
Cheapers.
The one frustration about the X-Men Mansion is it comes out on the 1st of November. And, I mean, we've not had a Football Manager launch date yet. But the last couple of years, it's been, like, the first 5 or 6 days of November. Which means when 1st of November rolls around, the beta will already be out. And I will be in full-on focusing on Football Manager mode. So although I'll be there on launch day getting my X-Men Mansion,
I'll build it for
goodness knows when I'm going to have a chance to actually buy it. To build it. But I've got to buy it on launch day, so I've got to get the gift with purchase that comes with it.
I'll just build it for him.
You'll do no such thing, young lady.
One,
it will be fine.
2,
I'll find
3.
a way to squeeze it in somewhere. Hopefully, I mean, the ideal scenario is that by the time November rolls around, we're consistently getting 1 million views a month on the channel, and we don't have to go quite so hard on Football Manager this year because this one's close to the same kind of level. That would be the dream, being able to focus on them both equally all the time.
It's a new engine, Kevin.
It is.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 20 of them. 20 one by ones, like clear pieces. And now I need another 8. What are you doing?
Trying not to have a stroke.
What do you mean?
Well, I thought you were going to break my NDA then. When you turned to me and started saying, it's and I'm like, oh, my lungs were in my throat as she started that sentence. Just shut up about Football Manager forever. Oh my word.
shall I knew?
No, you shall just not talk about Football Manager.
Please don't shout at me.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I've found my pieces. Yeah, Football Manager is never safe to talk about. But yeah, getting back to the X-Men Mansion, it will likely be we'll be full on Football Manager mode by then, and I might not get time to build it straight away, and it'll be very sad. Very, very sad. I usually buy the small sets of Batmobiles. Do you reckon this set is worth full price? Probably not. I mean, it's such a difficult question to answer. What makes a set worth full price to you, I suppose? If you don't need it right now, it will be cheaper in a month, maybe even sooner. So on that basis, I don't want to say yes, definitely go and buy it now, when if you're capable of waiting, you'll be able to get it cheaper. Or at the very least, wait a couple of weeks so you can get it on a double points day and get double points for it. So I would urge everyone who's capable of doing it to wait. That being said, it's a great set. So if you want it now and you don't mind about getting it for the very best price, I'm having lots of fun putting it together. So it's always it's a very personal thing saying if a set's worth the money or not. Is there a known rules to when sets are discontinued? No, it varies from set to set, and it basically comes down to how popular a set is.
Are you busy?
What do you want?
Do you want to build 7 of these with me?
I'm getting to build Notre-Dame.
So it's one.
Gimme. Give me.
They're all set out.
Well, I need them over here. Hello from Paris. Looking at all your videos. Very good. Thank you very much. Even if it's your personal collection, who cares? I'm living vicariously through you both. I mean, if it was our personal collection, we'd be close to bankrupt by now, that's for sure. So it's... I certainly wouldn't recommend anybody buys Lego the way we've been buying Lego. As a non-content creator, normal person, it is not sensible, not sustainable, and a bit naughty. That being said, we're having lots of fun, so it's fine. If you can afford it, do it. We can't afford it, but luckily our company can. Ta-da! So what are these? Windows we're making?
Not a clue. They're bits that we're making.
What sets are you excited for in the July release? There isn't anything in July. So the only thing announced for a July release so far is there's a new Iron Man brickhead. But it looks like July is going to be a month off, and then August the 1st is going to be another big day. With lots of new Marvel sets and the other half of the Summer City lineup. So we'll be getting the new tram, which is my most wanted set of the summer. Being able to have a tram in the city is going to be awesome.
So you've got a tram line, but no tram?
Yes. So at the moment I'm going to have a train running on the tram line. But as soon as the new tram is out, I will swap it out. Although the tram isn't motorised, so I'll have to buy... I'm going to buy another train set at some point before 1st of August. So I've got another battery set to switch over and put a battery, put a motor into the tram. Yeah. Do you want me to go and sort him rather than doing this then? Dave, do you need the lavatory?
Dave, do you need a wee-wee? Do you need a poo-poo? No, yeah.
Oi.
The dog needs a wee. So it's gone. We're just building these little tiny things. And I need 14 of them. So, just doing that at the moment. Anna is letting Kev build her, yes, because it was stressing me out. So Kevin gets to put his fingers and help me. He built 4 of them, so 4 is better than nothing. But 14 of them, and they're all semi see-through as well, except for the top bit. You've got a clear, and then you've got this black one that's slightly clear, and then you got the top bit that's like a solid colour. I saw somewhere that they are releasing a Batman brickhead in July. Yes, I think it's Iron Man, Kevin just said, but they always sneak out stuff all the time. I just don't think there's anything big in July. Oh, And I think that's just slightly because parents go on holiday and there's not much, and there's no one to buy anything, I guess. I don't know. But, and it's expensive. Have you bought that one? Have you bought your Squishmallow up?
Move. Shifty. Yoink.
We've got 4 more to make.
Oh, I was trying to make my Batmobile.
You said you wanted to
all
help.
crumbs.
Don't lose any pieces, please.
Oh, of course, yeah, there is the new Batman brickhead coming in July as well.
Oh, there you go.
So there are a couple of brickheads. It's a Batman that can be any of the Batmen. So it's going to be a little bit more expensive than a normal brickhead, but you can pick which Batman he is and do his costume accordingly, which is quite cool.
Oh, I'll make the last one. Thanking you for help.
Yeah, so there might be a couple of brickheads. I just hope they don't now announce a load more stuff, because we can't afford it. We need there to not be loads of new stuff. A month off is very welcome. That being said, the first of the month is always good for loads of views, so it's not the end of the world if they decide to announce a load of stuff.
Are these all?
We'll cope.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Is it a good build so far? Have you already answered that when I was
13,
downstairs?
14. Yeah, there's lots of different ways of putting things together. I had to get Kev help me a little bit because I got stuck. But it was just because my brain didn't want to work properly. But yeah, it's not very repetitive yet, so
It'll get there.
it's alright, it's okay. So we've got to put these on now, but it's got to overhang slightly, so yeah, whatever that means, we've got to overhang it. So let's try that. What does he want now? What's wrong with him?
I don't know, he just had a wee when we went down there. He didn't do poo-poos. I think he's just looking for attention more than anything.
Sorry, baby dog, we're just busy at the moment. I'll do it afterwards. I'm sticking to this page though.
Oh, that's clever how that clips in there. Oh, that's very clever, the bit I've just done. I liked that. I like it when it's clever.
Oh!
When I do that bit on the other side, I'll show you how clever that bit was. Because it was clever.
Clever, apparently.
'Twas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Good. It looks like a Batmobile. Don't poke yourself in the eye.
Right, does it want me to go the other
Because
way?
we're putting another gun on it. To go kablamo. Kablamo! Right, so, oh, crumbs. Crumbs.
If you looked at this, right, I've gone halfway up to the middle. Is that now making me put them in that way?
No, it's the same way all the way. Oh, yeah.
So I'm up
Yeah,
to here.
because just there, you've just got a loose
Yeah,
one
just
by
one.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the other way. Fine. See, it's good to have a little bit of discussion with someone when you're looking at stuff. You're like, is that... Because you don't want to get this, like, a little bit wrong at the start, and you're like, oh, no.
So the gun stays out on this one. On the 1989 one, you twisted a thing and the guns came out, but they stay out on this one.
Do you like that?
I think this one is probably going to win when they have a little battle later. Because he's already got his weapon ready.
He's not lying either. The light came for... A light kit came out for this recently as soon as it's released. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're not slow with the light kits. There's a lot of people making a lot of money making those light kits. Still haven't been brave enough to do one yet, but got one for the Camp Nou, got one for the Disney Castle. So at some point we'll get brave.
There we go. Right. That's where we're at right now. I don't know what part this is, but we're
I
at
think it's
this
the
end.
bottom part. It's this end. low down is the part she's done so far. Looks like a little smiley face. You can take the guns off if you don't like them.
Have a drink of water.
What did you take me for? Some kind of pacifist? Batman shoot.
But Batman doesn't kill.
I just got the Batgirl brickheads, the retired ones. Well, I got it at the Nottingham Brick Festival at the weekend. And it was jolly nice too. Very reasonably priced for a set that retired a long time ago. But yeah, I will be getting the new Batman one. Basically anything Batman related. I keep saying I don't want the shadow box, but I know full well before it retires I'm going to take the plunge on that shadow box and then not like
what
it
the
forever.
heck is a shadow box?
The Batcave that's basically a box.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it doesn't really display because you have to have the box open to be able to show what it actually is, and there's certainly nowhere where I can have an open box. But I know full well I'm going to get it. Just like I got the tumbler and haven't built it yet. I've got to have these things. Whether or not I'll actually build them, who knows? And if I do build them, whether or not I have anywhere to display them, who knows? It's as much of a mystery to me, boys and girls. But there's no way I don't get them. Wheels! Are all the wheels the same? I assume they are.
Well, I don't think they would be different. I bought Notre-Dame and it's coming tomorrow. Oh.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. These are Lego Group tyres, everybody, in case you were wondering. Oh. Beautiful. Get my wheels on.
I need 13 of each of these, I do apologise.
Yeah, apologise, you're making the set.
Being quiet.
Oh, thumbs.
1, 2, 3.
So now we've put these back wheels and the fire bit on. You can see what I was talking about before, where when you turn the wheels, just like on the 1989 one, you turn the wheels and the bit on the back spins. So that's what those little gear mechanisms were for before.
13.
Now we need the other two wheels.
What was that question everyone asked? Is it more tyres or windows? Or what do they make more of for Lego?
I think it wasn't specifically a Lego question, was it? I think the question, that viral question from a few years ago, is what is there more of in the world, wheels or doors, I think it was.
Yes.
And everyone was using Lego as the argument, but Lego has a lot of wheels and doors, so yeah. Don't think anyone ever got anywhere with that.
No, I just remember
it. It's a thing for the internet to argue about during the pandemic.
I'm sure that came out before the pandemic.
I think it was after, if anything. I think it was relatively recent.
Look at that.
Hello
No
from
Joker?
Denmark. Hello to Denmark. No, we don't need a Joker with every set. We've got Mr. Freeze instead. I've had several Jokers recently. There was a Joker with the Skyline set. There's a Joker with the other Batmobile. You don't need a Joker of every set. The greatest thing about Batman is the Rogues Gallery. You don't just need the one villain all the time.
Yeah, but he is the best.
But they're all great. Best villains in comics in Batman. That's what makes Batman unique. The villains are better than the heroes. Alright, what am I doing here? Putting these in. Is it bad that I'm not into Lord of the Rings but I still want Rivendell because it looks so cool? No, I mean if I had to buy a Lord of the Rings set, it would be Rivendell because it does look awesome. But similar to my excuse with a lot of sets like that, I would just have nowhere to put it after I built it. It does look great and it looks like it'd be a lot of fun to build, but it's enormous when it's done, and it would be just like the Dungeons and Dragons one that has nowhere to go. And yeah, so there's no point in getting it.
If you still got yours.
Yeah, it's on a shelf in my room on one of the display shelves.
As a colour by Mankev, what colour was the final dress? I say it was blue.
I can't remember what it looked like.
There was no way that thing was white and gold, and not a chance.
Quick question, have you seen the Brixie YouTube channel's Lego City build? Yes. I've been following the progress and keep telling Anna how one day that will be us. I was telling her yesterday how the dream is at some point down the line, if we're going Fantasyland as far as this channel and Lego is concerned, I would love to get to the point where we had a massive warehouse to have our city in and all our display stuff. And then where we used to live, there was a place called the Exotic Pet Rescue. There was, as you can imagine, a place where exotic pets were rescued to. But a few times a year, they'd open it up to the public and charge people like a £5 or a £10 or whatever it was to come in and have a look around. And,
yeah, but you want to do that, but that means like...
Yeah, no one knows what I want to do. I haven't finished the sentence. So what I was saying to Anna is I'd love to get to the point where we have a big warehouse that's full of Lego, and then a few times a year we open it up and let people come and have a look. I think it would be really cool.
Yes, but people will touch.
No, they'd get their arms broken if they did that. The rules would be very simple. One strike and you're out policy. And by out, I mean knocked out. But I think it would be fun. But yeah, that would be the dream. Of course, that would then let everyone know exactly where we live if we did that. But, well, not where we live, but where we're based, because they'd know where the warehouse was.
Oh.
But like we said before, it's not the end of the world if people find that out these days anyway. It's not like we're hiding from maniacs anymore.
Have you just took that off twice?
Yeah, to get it exactly right.
Ooh, sticky. A large hallway of vendors too.
Any advice for someone new to Lego? Yeah, buy loads of Lego. It's great.
Don't do that. Buy what you like. You don't have to like what everybody else likes. Just do whatever you want to do. Go big if you want to go big. Like there's no.
Buy it all.
There's no. You don't have to start small because you're new.
Do you go for the new sets or wait until the sets are going to be retired? Personally, I love the hunt when they retire, and I mean I buy them when I want them. There's nothing tactical about it. I'm not an investor. I wouldn't even class myself as a collector. That man's just broken his leg. I'm a guy who likes Lego and likes playing with Lego.
Yeah, but he wants all of the...
And likes building with Lego. So when I want a set, I buy the set. And it's honestly as simple as that. There's nothing more to it than that.
I'm the one that has to do the hunting. That's what he means. He doesn't have time for that.
Or the inclination, really. I'd just pay more if it wasn't for you.
Oh.
Well, I would.
I do like to find bargains, so...
Right, Batman's in. And then we've got our little things to fire.
Right, where do these go? Right, I've just made 14 of these.
And then I guess this goes on here like this. So we've got our little rotating stand.
Oh gosh, okay.
Better load up, just in case anyone invades the room. Need our gun loaded.
Right, so these don't actually go onto the base plate. I've got to connect them via these things.
Have I missed it?
Hello,
Yeah, I've missed it.
Finny said he used to watch when Andy was here. Welcome back.
Missed an entire step.
Oh,
I got a hole in my Batmobile.
1, 2,
So I got
3,
excited
4,
when I saw wheels.
5, 6. Kevin.
We'll go back and fill that in. Yeah.
Oh, good lord.
There we go. That's the step. I just wanted to get the wheels in.
He's so impatient. Yeah, so I've got to connect these to that with these little things. So
it's literally the bit that I said I'll show you that when I do the other side, and then I didn't. And I didn't do the other side.
Kevin,
So
you are silly sausage.
We've got this little gap here, and then this little thing with a little clutchy on, and this just slides in and grips on to the tiny little piece that's in there. You can't really see on the camera, unfortunately, but it slides in, clips in, and that is a finished Batmobile. And we can clip that into the little stand as well. Then we've got, oh, that's not attached. There we go.
I don't understand.
That is the Batmobile on the stand. And then we've also got Batman, who's inside driving it. And then Harley and Mr. Freeze gadding around outside it, being rascals the way they like to be from time to time. And that is the new Batmobile from the Batman animated series, boys and girls. Ta-da! I'll pop these two on the top of it for now so they don't get separated, and they will make their way downstairs. I'm absolutely not keeping it on this horrible stand. This is going to be played with. It's a toy! We play with toys! It doesn't even stick onto the stand properly. The stand is rubbish. I don't know why that exists. We want to play. Are you planning to come to the Oxford Brick Festival? We are not. Have you got any Lego events planned coming up? Yeah, we're going to be in Northampton in a few weeks. The Northampton Brick Festival. It might be a national brick event. I can't remember which way around they are. Coming up, we've got Northampton. We've got Peterborough.
Oh gosh.
We've got another one, and I don't remember where it is. But yeah, Oxford's a little bit far for us. As much as we love a brick event, we don't need to go to them all. And Oxford's blooming miles away.
Okay, these just, yeah, okay. You've got lots of spares.
Yeah, most of them are bullets. Right, what's time? Have I got time to make a Disney castle? Probably. Ta-da! I've only done a handful of sets and only did it for an hour section at a time. I don't know what we're talking about. Just hire the guy from the Vatican for security. Exactly, that's all we need to do. So this is a 5" by 7" Disney castle with an actual minifig as well, which is always nice, rather than a stupid mini doll like a lot of the Disney sets have started having. Is your Magic House is minifigs, isn't it?
No.
Oh, is it mini dolls?
Yeah.
Oh, it's horrible.
Yeah.
Are you going to London Film and Comic Con? No, I don't go to that one. I prefer MCM London Comic Con. The Film and Comic Con one is far too much about meet and greets and famous people. It's not my vibe, so I don't go to those events. I'm an MCM guy. This does not have the QR code on the front, even though it's a brand new set. So I cut. Maybe. I've never known it be in the inside cover before. I'll try it. So we've got one. Oh, we've got loads of bags. 2. There's bag 1. We've got 5 bags
God,
here.
these aren't even.
I might not get this done. This is a big set.
I'm not enjoying this.
You're not enjoying it?
No.
I knew you wouldn't enjoy it. It's not your kind of set at all. I might be taking over the Notre-Dame. If I build it, it's going in my room. Are we going to have an off-camera discussion about whether you continue to build or whether I take it over? Are you really not enjoying it?
This bit's fiddly.
Because that will be quite interesting in the review, because at the moment I think people have got the impression that our reviews are always very positive. But yeah, it'd be quite nice for it to have Anna ruin a set and just go for it. And me be going, I liked it. It's fun for me. Is it just a smaller version of the castle you're building before your holiday? It's a different Disney castle. This one is the Sleeping Beauty castle, which is the one that's in California. And there's a version of it.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. There's a version of it in...
This is Paris.
This castle is the one from California, and there is... This castle is the one from California, and there is another version of Sleeping Beauty Castle in Paris, but this actual set is the California one. I've done the research. Anna's just shouting angrily because she's not enjoying her set. No, that QR code is just about sustainable packaging. So there is no QR code.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Why haven't I made a 14th one? What the heck is happening?
Is there a lot of Lego events in the UK? There's at least one, often 2 every weekend.
Yeah. I made 14, I know I did. Everyone watched me count it.
Did you?
Yeah, they're not part of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
You obviously didn't make 14 then.
People watched, but yeah, I don't even have
the
the...
rascal.
I don't have
Did you
even.
drop it on the floor?
Please, I'm not telling me I'm not going mad. It was 14. Please count them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Just make it 14.
I don't have the bricks for it.
You sure? Do you need Kevin to take over?
Oh, I don't have.
Do you want to build a Disney castle? Will I build that? Are we tagging out?
Dave, move, baby. Right, you move.
The one on the back is a. Oh, they're talking about the QR code.
I don't know what's happened. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
There's definitely only 13 there. It's not under your box or under your book.
No.
Are you sure you've not got the parts?
No.
What part have you not got then? You're only supposed to
no,
make
it's
13.
But then what's going on here? Get back to talking.
Right.
Okay, that
Where was
comes
I?
off.
There you go. We have Princess Man, Sleeping
Cinderella.
Beauty, Sleeping Beauty. Isn't it?
Yes, Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah. Right. Let's get the base built. We love a bit of base building.
Stop it!
She's such an angry human, isn't she? Such an angry human.
Oh, what did Andrew say?
They said that you'd definitely counted 14, and then when they realised that you were both wrong, they removed it. I saw it just as they were trying to hide it. I'm on to you. There's no hiding stuff like that from me.
It's very fiddly because they're not connected to the base plate, so it moves.
Yeah, because it's all diagonal and curvy, you can't connect it to the base plate. You can only connect square shapes to the base plate.
Right, so if we have it that way, we need this end one to be on its own. And then the knobbles
Novels.
On
Is that the technical term?
inside. The hinges then
No, I prefer novels. Thank you.
go on
If you
the
can
inside.
please use the technical term.
Right, now I'm not losing my mind.
I did think she was going to hit me at one point there.
Why would I hit you?
Because you were getting angry.
Hi, do you think Lego will release?
Sagrada Familia model when it's fine. I hope so. I mean, we did talk about that briefly earlier. This is only the second time they've ever done a church. So, I guess part of it would depend how this one sells. Part of it would depend if it makes people angry that they've done it. I'd like to think so.
Put that in there.
It's the one Andy's got. That's Sagrada Familia in Barcelona.
Oh, then I do know what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I would love a Sagrada Familia. It would be very cool. Because that is what I've actually been to, unlike Notre-Dame, which I've never been to. So, I guess we'll see. I'd like to think so, is my answer. But as with anything in Lego, a lot will depend on how popular it is. It's the same with the football stadiums. They did a few, none of them really sold very well, so they're probably not going to do any more. I imagine churches will go in the same category. Judging by how bananas people were going for it in the Lego store on Saturday, I would say it was up there as probably the third most wanted set of launch day. I think the most wanted was Barad Dur. The second most wanted was probably that stupid cat. that everyone seems to
Tuxedo,
love. Yeah. And then I think this was probably third most wanted by most people there, judging by how quickly they were flying off the shelves. So I suspect it will end up being quite popular. And it is a cool set. It looks awesome. It just makes Anna cross.
I'm not cross anymore. I'm not going insane.
I actually thought I was going to have to take over. I thought I was winning a Lego set there. I was getting quite excited.
Like the dingle dangles again go on the inside. Inside.
Pop that
Did
on.
your river date with Tom in Paris not go past the Notre-Dame?
I don't know. Wouldn't know what it looks like. This, looking at this box, is the first time I've ever seen a picture of it. I am not a guy who is remotely interested in history or stuff like that. So
You made me go to Rome. And you made me go to the
yeah,
Colosseum.
because they had lovely coffee and pasta and pizza and stuff. The Colosseum was cool. I enjoyed the Colosseum. I'm aware of what that is. Notre-Dame is just where a hunchback lives, as far as I'm concerned. I don't really get the significance of it. I'm sure it's lovely. Maybe we did go past it. Maybe that's one of the things that Tom was waffling about. There was a place where he kept muttering about it not being as good as Lincoln Cathedral. So there's every chance we did go past it, and he just made me angry about it with his Lincoln nonsense.
Oh, it's morning in New Zealand. Hello.
There you go. What day is it? Does that mean it's Tuesday there? What's the weather like on Tuesday? I need to know if I can wear shorts or trousers.
No. No. Why are you not in there, you silly sausage?
You tell it.
Silly sausage. Silly sausage.
Pop that in thusly.
1, 2, book on my shoe.
There you go, boys and girls. That appears to be the base for this tiny little castle.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Proper small.
One,
This feels smaller than the other one was.
5, 6, 7.
Bag 2. Woohoo! I'm making that a thing.
No, please don't.
Bag 2, we woohoo. That's a new rule. No, when I was on that boat tour in Paris, anyway, my primary concern was when they were going to refill the buffet, because all the food went very quickly. It's all well and good it being an open bar and free food, but people ate it all.
New Zealand's freezing cold. Like how cold? I am now interested in how cold it could possibly be in New Zealand. I thought New Zealand
New Zealand's
was...
quite south, isn't it?
Is it? I thought it'd be quite... I thought it was like nice all the time.
You say cold is nice.
That's true.
Where's my little wang jangler? There it is. Oh, we've got lots of lovely little bricks. Oh, if you want a load of masonry bricks, get this set. It's absolutely riddled with them. We love a masonry brick. I know where it's going. I'm aware. I think this is my door, the back door. I don't think this is the front door. If this is the front door, it's not as grand as the other one was.
The back door of the castle isn't though, is it?
Look, it's a tiny little door.
I was doing the ghost perception and because of the angle of the book.
Is
I've been there.
Zealand not a similar climate to the...
What was that? OBS.
That was OBS disconnecting. It'll reconnect. Give it a minute.
Should I not talk?
No, you can keep talking because when it reconnects, we don't know exactly where it reconnects.
And now it's got a blue thing.
What's got a blue thing?
It came up with a blue...
Yeah, it was saying it's reconnected,
Oh.
so it should be reconnected. Let us know if you're still there, boys and girls, or when we're back. That we might not have even have gone. YouTube might have fancy provisions. There you go. It's fine now. We get good summers, but winter is as cold as 4 degrees this morning. There you go.
So it's winter there then?
Yeah, because it's
Oh.
in the
Other
other side. Yeah. So they walk around upside down all the time.
That is so weird. You're good now. Excellent. Yeah, like I was saying, I was watching Bridgerton when I was doing the Ecto one, and yeah, I got caught out a few times.
There you go, just buffered a little bit. See, YouTube's clever. Yes, the Natural History Museum is in the Lego City. One of my favourite modulars as well. Really love the Natural History Museum.
Was there a dinosaur in that then?
Yeah, big dinosaur skeleton. And one of my favourite things about it, not just the build, it will always have a fun story because we got it on duty free. Yes. And had to...
and then left it.
Bought it at 4:20 in the morning in an airport Lego store. And then left it at the airport for a week. And then when we got back... Rome.
Oh, yeah.
And then when we got back, still not completely sure if we trusted the process.
Nope.
Had to go and collect it, and it was just there, and it was great. Bags 4 and 5 together. There you go. What? Now you're talking.
I need 5, please.
5's the tiny one, if I recall. Yes, 5's little. So yeah, Natural History Museum's awesome.
One thing I do like about plastic bags is you don't leave anything in it, whereas in the paper bags it's easiest to. I've nearly done it already, once or twice. Stop it!
Have you come up with a Lego catchphrase yet? I mean, dozens. I don't know which one's going to become the most established. I don't plan the catchphrases, I just say a lot of things repetitively because I think one of the one of the most powerful things in comedy is repetition. Bang an idea until it becomes funny. So I don't know what will become the established do a football thing yet. Might even be Anna likes sharks, who knows. But yeah, I'll just keep trying stuff. Yeah. Town halls on Bricklink for 500, as in you have to buy all the pieces separately on Bricklink.
Oh.
Not just the town hall, presumably. I'm not buying a second-hand set. I'll only buy... If I'm buying an actual Lego set, I want it brand new in box. I can't imagine there'd be a situation where I ever buy a second-hand one.
Well, it'll never be brand new, but it'll be in box, won't it? That's all your ones are.
Yeah, as in brand new. It's still sealed. I don't want anyone to have got their sticky little fingers on it. So I would rather just buy the parts than buy a second-hand set. What's my all-time favourite set? What's your favourite set?
BD1 and Tornek.
Okay. I don't know. I have different favourites all the time. It's impossible to say. I love so many of them. The Office was great. The Giraffe, the Creative 3-in-1 Giraffe was awesome. The Daily Bugle was a particular favourite of mine. And all the recent modulars have all been great. So I just love them all. I don't buy ones I'm not going to love. That's why you don't see me buy a lot of Technic. I did enough Technic at school. I don't need loads of Technic. Technic's too much like work. Getting close to Meccano, and I hated Meccano as a kid. Loved Lego, hated Meccano. Meccano was too much like having a job.
Right, now I have to build 6 of these. Okay.
Is Meccano a thing outside of the UK? I don't know if that's a worldwide thing like Lego is. When I was a kid, they were certainly very much the same category. It must be worldwide now, even if it wasn't. I bought the tuxedo cap for my autistic daughter. She has 2 tuxedo fur babies. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Yeah, they need to do a Springer Spaniel now.
Yes.
Because then we can replace Dave with it. And just have a Lego version of Dave. And then he won't need to go in kennels when we're away. That'd be great.
You're missing when he's gone.
He's not going anywhere, is he? As I explained to you many years ago when you said you wanted a dog, I said that's fine, but we have to get one that can't die because I'll become attached to it. And you said, okay, that's fine. So I'm working on the assumption that you got a dog that can't die, specifically because I requested it. So if you decided not to follow my instructions, you're going to have a very upset Kevin to deal with one day. And I hope you've got a plan for that. Where did we get our sorting trays? We got them from Blockparty.com/store. No, that will be a thing that exists soon, and we'll have trays on it. They're from IKEA. They are called Holmsnat.
You don't even have to look at the thing anymore.
They're like £2 in IKEA.
They weren't when we bought them.
Yeah, we bought them for 75p, but apparently we've made them so popular that they now cost more. But they are great. They're little cardboard trays, and they're brilliant. If in doubt, IKEA.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Once I caught a fish alive.
Oh, stop it. Right, let's try and attach these.
And then I let it go again. You're not really singing, are you?
Nope, because I am attaching these.
Rubbish.
I'm not rubbish.
Hold on.
Don't say that.
Hold on. I didn't say you were rubbish. Hold on, you fiend. Something's wrong here.
Oh no, you've done it wrong.
No, the diagram appears to be wrong. I genuinely think the diagram is wrong in this situation. Unless... How on earth am I going to get that out? Hold on.
You're going to have to take off this corner a bit.
I need that piece.
Move the knife around. You got it?
Yeah. There we go. Some flaming idiot, put a piece in the wrong place. Hideous, if you ask me. Absolutely
Right,
hideous.
that obviously doesn't go there.
Why did I let it go? Because it bit my finger so. Exactly. See? They know.
But do they?
Which finger did it bite? This little
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
On the right. You know I have to finish songs. You're exposed to enough of my songs to know that they can't be cut off halfway through, because then I lose my breath.
Well, why did I need 13 of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
You can
10,
tell this
11,
isn't the
12.
Disneyland Paris version of this, because it doesn't have a dragon under it,
Oh,
like the Disneyland Paris one does.
because that's under it.
Yeah.
There's a cave system.
Yeah, this isn't the Disneyland Paris one. This is the California one.
48!
Kev playing SingStar in the background after every supercharge should be the new thing. I'm looking at getting a couple of decent sets around the £100 mark that I can't build in one night. Any recommendations? Been so long, don't know what's around these days. If you want stuff you can't build in one night for £100, Sanctum Sanctorum is currently on offer in Argos. £143, so a little bit over your budget, but is a full-size modular building, and it's awesome. So if you can stretch slightly over your budget, that one definitely is not a one-evening build and is a great set. If we need to rigidly stick to your budget, I guess the best way to get one that isn't going to be done in one night for that kind of budget is to go for one of the art sets, because on a price per piece basis, they are the best value, because they have lots of small pieces, so they take a little bit longer because they're a little bit fiddlier. So something like the Starry Night or the Great Wave, you should be able to pick those up for £100 or less. And you reckon they'd take longer than a night, wouldn't they, doing one of them? Do you reckon? Because Anna makes quite a lot of them. But yeah, I would stretch to the... If you're into Marvel at all, I would stretch to the Sanctum Sanctorum, because it's on offer at the moment in Argos. Great value. The best value in Lego right now is that Sanctum Sanctorum offer in Argos. Go get it for that price.
And also a slippery slope.
Yeah. Oh, it's a whole set, but second hand. Yeah, I don't want second hand. Do you have any of the high-end Star Wars sets? No, we're not really into Star Wars. I've got the little mini Millennium Falcon, purely because it looked fun to build, but we're not Star Wars people. We're not Lord of the Rings people. We're not Star Wars people.
Though I do have BD one.
I am surprised they let us in the Lego store, to be honest. We don't fit the profile properly.
But I like the Star Wars games. Like, I do enjoy the recent ones. And I'm getting Outlaw soon. In August, because that looks good. And you like the little critters, don't you?
I like an Ewok, yes. And anything remotely Muppet related.
Can you stop?
What?
With the thing.
What about Zelda? I am also not a Zelda person.
I like Zelda.
I'm very much a Nintendo guy. All my favourite gaming experiences pretty much have been on Nintendo consoles. That being said, never been into Zelda, just never enjoyed them. Mario, all over that, but I will not be spending 280 quid or whatever it is on the Great Deku Tree. That's for sure.
But you've got no Mario stuff.
I've got the Piranha Plant.
Yeah, I mean all the
I've
other...
got the NES. I've got the Mega Bowser thing.
all that...
I don't want the rubbish little kids ones. I've got the cool adult stuff.
Oh, sugar.
Yeah, the Mighty Bowser. I've got that as well. I've got plenty of Mario. The one I haven't got is the Cube, because you've got that, and it seems silly for us to have two. And
well, we've got two great waves.
Anna stealthed into getting that Cube, because it was the day that I took us to Smith's and was like, I'm going to buy the Daily Bugle. And I was so giddy, I was getting my Daily Bugle. I heard her vaguely say, can I get something too? And I'm like, yeah, whatever, because I'm there in the queue paying for my Bugle. And she walks over with the other set that I wanted. And I'm like, well, I can't say no now, can I? I'm literally here buying the Daily Bugle. So she got a set that was very much going to be part of my collection. It's the only one of the 18 plus Mario sets that isn't in my Lego room. I'm very upset about it.
It's very good to put together.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. It looks really nice next to the Mighty Bowser.
It folds in. It's like got three like platforms with like different scenes on it, and then it folds itself into the box, and that's very cool how it does that.
What's the rarest set we own? Probably. Where is he?
He's up there, behind you. Don't touch! Don't touch him!
I was afraid to take him out of the box. Probably that. Which is still in the box because Anna's afraid to take him out.
He's fine in there. Oh, okay.
Certainly in terms of how much it cost compared to how much it was originally. That one, definitely. Because I think that was 40 quid when it came out.
Is that it? That can't be right. Cheapers.
There was one, when I was looking for that, because I got Anna that for her birthday. When I was looking for it, there was one on eBay that had a Smith's sticker on for £40.
That's mental.
So yeah, it was available proper cheap at one point. I've already done that step. I'm trying to do it again.
See how much sticks I'm doing?
That is a lot of sticks. You should turn that around, or at least
will when
pull
I've
it a
done
little
it.
bit closer to you, because you're doing them off camera.
Oh, apologies. I will show.
She just laughs and carries on.
I've got two more to do. There we go. And that's why I prefer the top down, I think. I think we need to set that back up.
But it looks rubbish.
I like doing it.
But it doesn't even focus on what you're doing.
There we go. Because I'm not going to be able to pick... Ooh, see?
You don't have to pick it up. I don't know... Right, put it down. Just put it down in front of you. A bit close to you.
Yeah,
if you just leave it there, everyone can see it.
But I can't work like that.
No, but you don't need to hold it up to show it to them. They can see it there. Right. There we go.
We're back to little tiny things now.
She loves a little tiny thing.
What does that actually mean?
You love little tiny things.
Oh look, so I did that and now we're going to put that on top. I'm making a thing. I don't even know what it is. It's a thing. Confessional maybe?
I want to get the Sonic set someday. What, the one that's like the course in the game? That's one that is cool, but once again goes on to the long list of sets that I would have nothing to do with after I built it, because I've got nowhere to put display sets. Until we have a massive warehouse that I can have display room in, I basically have to limit myself to stuff that can fit in the city, and maybe 4 or 5 display sets that can fit on that shelf above the city.
But if you don't want that one I got you, I'll have him.
What are you talking about?
The Garfield.
Well, did I say that?
But you said you got nowhere to put
Well,
it.
just because I haven't built it doesn't mean I don't want it. I might not build it, but that doesn't mean I don't want it. I don't have to build everything. I've got the Captain America shield. I can guarantee I'm never going to build it.
Right, it can go on the wall then.
Yeah, but I don't want to build it. It looks
I'll
like it'd be
build
really
it.
horrible and boring to build. Well, if you ever find yourself at a loose end and want to build it, fill your boots. I will never build it. But I like having it. Because I like Marvel. What Lego modular building set should I get? I've got Assembly Square, Jazz Club, Natural History Museum and Police Station. Get the Boutique Hotel. It's a currently available one. You can usually get it. I got it for 160 at John Lewis. It regularly goes down to that price at John Lewis.
You have any idea?
And it's one of the best ones they've ever made.
What that is?
No. So yeah, if you've not got all the current ones, get another current one. The one more that there is, because it is brilliant. What I've found
Hold on. An elegant portal that offers direct access to the choir takes its name from the colour of the portal door panes. The Port Rouge. It was renovated in 1270. Carry on.
Yeah. What I've found, having built a lot of modulars at this point, is they get better with time. The older ones are nowhere near as good as the newer ones. And the irony is, of course, the older ones cost loads more because they're harder to get hold of. But the best modulars are the newer ones. They get better every single year.
Seven.
1,
2, 3.
Have you ever got Old Trafford or Bernabeu? No, not interested in getting either of them. The Camp Nou's fine. It's massive. I don't need another football stadium. Having one enormous football stadium in my office is plenty. And I've been to Camp Nou and loved it. So it's got sentimental reasons. I have also been to Old Trafford and had a lovely day out because Posh won the playoffs there. But I'm not having a Manchester...
And you went with your dad?
Not to Old Trafford, I didn't.
No.
And I'm not going to have a piece of of Manchester United merch in my office. So that rules me out of getting that. I might as well just have a big Lego poo if I'm going to have an Old Trafford in there. But yeah, I've got no interest in the Bernabeu. I've never been there. Don't particularly care for Real Madrid. So yeah, don't need it. I'm sure it'd be a fun build, but one football stadium's plenty. Now, if they were to make Wembley, that would be a different thing entirely. Yeah, I would of course get Wembley.
This is a lot about making the same thing.
Yeah, that's what the architecture sets are. Because that's what buildings
but
are.
These weren't. These were all...
But they're Japanese architecture. This is European architecture.
Very much so.
Where do you go, you little turd? Oh, there. Okay.
You little turd.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was being a little turd.
So I'm making 7 of these things.
I'd love Wembley, but how would they do the arch? I mean, they managed to do the Eiffel Tower. I think they could do the Wembley Arch. They're never going to do it, though, because if they were going to do it, they already would have done.
You don't know that.
Or they could do classic Wembley. Just do the Twin Towers. That would be cool.
Of Wembley, you mean?
Yeah, that's what the Twin Towers are.
You say Twin Towers, you can also think about America. You don't
Well, no one would. Everyone would think Wembley, because Wembley's great.
I remember going there, sitting in the car park under the ground for hours while my dad was inside. I don't know why he took us. I just don't understand that thought.
If you had to recommend one set right now, what would it be? I just got back in the hobby. Got the Jazz Club, Tuxedo Cat, London phone booth, waiting to build. I mean, if money is unlimited,
The Galaxy.
Natural History Museum probably is arguably the best set currently available. It's the most recent modular and it is incredible. it's like 250 quid. It's not cheap, but it is brilliant. As far as I'm concerned, you can't go wrong with the modulars. So what have you got? You've got Jazz Club, Boutique Hotel. You should still be able to find Assembly Square. I got it in Smith's a few months ago, so it is still possible. I don't think it's officially retired yet. But yeah, modulars. You can't go wrong with modulars. They're the best thing Lego ever did. The modular buildings. Bloomin' geniuses.
Some people might not like them.
Well, it's fine to be wrong. I don't mind. People are allowed to be wrong. It's fine. I mean, do I have to remind everybody this is not a democracy?
I still don't know what that means.
It means what I say goes. And
I have an opinion.
You're the only person who apart from me, you're the only other person here with valid opinion. And that's because you have to have an opinion, or else you'll get cross with me. But yeah, wow. This isn't a democracy. It's not. This is Kevin's world.
Very weird about that.
I'm not very weird about it. It's just if you. Having streamed for nearly 10 years now, as soon as you give an inch on that kind of thing, they take a mile. And it just becomes a sea of people doing nothing but share their own opinions on things that nobody cares about. Because to put it really bluntly, if people cared about Brian from Stoke's opinion, they'd watch his stream. So that's the explanation of there's no democracy. This is not a democracy thing. She wasn't listening, so wasted, absolutely wasted. Will the X-Men mansion be modular? Probably not, based on the Lego Ideas version of it. I don't see how it could be because it needs to have the underground part. I'm hoping it will be like Gringotts, where you've got the underground bit and it's kind of separate from the above ground bit, because then I can put the above ground bit in the city and maybe even put the below ground bit below the raised platform and have a little secret entrance into that. They don't necessarily have to be together, hopefully. But I guess we'll see. If it's not modular, it will be getting modularised for my city, that's for sure, even if I have to buy 2 of them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Once I caught a fish alive. Did you see the Scooby-Doo mansion idea? I feel like I probably have seen it. Not that bothered by it. If I got a Scooby-Doo set, it would be the Mystery Machine. I almost bought it on Saturday. I was so close, with Anna not there, I was so close to buying the Mystery Machine.
Kevin.
£160 it would have cost me. That's another one that was like 40 quid when it first came out. But is now mega expensive. And if it hadn't been the first of the month and I hadn't spent a load of money in the Lego store that morning, I probably would have bought it, but I showed a little bit of restraint and left it on the shelf. I have a feeling the Up House will be going for crazy money in the future, just like Wally has. What do you think? I mean, it's so readily available, and it's being sold so cheap in so many places, it's very hard to say. I mean, between us, we've got like 4 of them.
What?
The Up House.
Where's mine?
Anna's got 1 built. I've got multiple of them that will be built soon, because I'm going to modularise it and hang it from the ceiling above the Lego City. So, I don't know. We'll see, I guess. I mean, it's a very popular franchise, so maybe. It's very difficult to call. It's why I'm not that interested in calling which sets are going to be the ones that are worth loads of money. I think as soon as you go down that rabbit hole, it stops being about the love of the toy and more speculation and like stock trading nonsense. That if I wanted to do that, I'd do that. I just want the stuff that's fun to play with and fun to put in my city. I'm not that bothered if it's ever worth anything. That's why I don't mess around keeping boxes or anything like that. Just if it looks cool, I want it. That's my way of deciding. But I guess it's one of those sets where it's so cheap. You can get it for like 35 quid from time to time. If you think it might go flying in the future and you want to capitalise on that, buy yourself one and keep it under the bed, I guess. Pull it out
in cling film.
Pull it out in 10 years and see how much it's worth.
People like things in cling film, apparently.
Cling film?
They wrap the boxes in cling film.
People are so weird.
It's not weird, it's how they do what they do.
Wrap mine in tin foil. When I first got back into Lego, I spent way too much money on Harry Potter sets. Now I'm trying to show restraint, but Lego's so good for mindfulness. Yeah, I mean, have your fun. What's the harm? What's
they
the
have to pay
harm?
rent, Kevin.
Nah.
One,
Wrenchment.
1, 2, 3.
Where's my piece? Do we have any Lego Star Wars at all? Anna's got a BD one, and I've got the smallest Millennium Falcon, but we're not Star Wars people. So, thankfully, I mean, if we were into Star Wars, this would be a much more expensive hobby than it already is. Because imagine if we had to get all that Star Wars stuff as well. It's the most expensive sets you can buy. I'll forever be thankful that we're not into Star Wars. Because it's turned a hobby that could have bankrupted us into one that's just meant we have to eat beans all the time. It's nothing but beans. Which is better than bankruptcy.
2. Right. 6 of them. 2 of them.
I'm building my joy, sadness and anxiety brickheads while I'm watching your stream. Nice.
They're from inside out.
I know what they are. I know what they are. I'm surprised you didn't
6
get
of
them. 'Cause you
them.
got the,
Well, I've got the boxes.
that's what I mean, yeah. You got those. I'm surprised you didn't get the
2,
brickheads to go with them.
2.
What's your thoughts on the tuxedo cat? I'm tempted as an owner of a similar looking cat in the moving park that's currently on back order. I mean, it was stupidly popular in the I was so shocked at how popular it was. But then I guess there's a lot of crazy cat people out there. To me, it looks, and people are going to hate this.
Kevin!
No, I'm not being horrible to people. It looks like those rubbish buildable figures. It looks like that rubbish Mona Lisa they're doing.
That does look awful.
It just looks like a badly made Lego cat. I don't really see the appeal. If I was going to be getting a Lego cat this month, I'd get the Big Simba because it looks so much better than the tuxedo cat. But I guess if you've got a tuxedo cat, like if they made a Springer Spaniel, it doesn't matter how rubbish it looks, we'd buy one. So I get there's a lot of cat people out there, so they're going to get one that looks a bit like their cat. So I understand the madness, but I don't think it's a particularly good looking set. As someone who doesn't have a cat, don't imagine we're going to get it ever.
You used to have a cat, didn't you?
Yeah, but he didn't look like that. He was a majestic beast. But yeah, it's
a majestic beast.
It was a majestic beast. I do, and I'm so tempted to get it. It looks just like my cat, and exactly that's why people are getting it, because it looks like their cat, and I understand that. But as a neutral who doesn't have a cat, I don't think it's a very good looking Lego set. That doesn't mean you shouldn't buy it. I mean, there's plenty of Lego sets I've bought that don't look particularly good, but I've got it because I'm a fan. I'm now trying to think of an example.
The giraffe.
Those... No, the giraffe looks awesome. The Marvel Infinity Gauntlet ones, I think, look a bit rubbish. But they're cool.
One behind me.
Yeah, but they're cool because they're Infinity Gauntlets. But I don't think they look particularly good as a standalone thing.
Oh, someone's first time here.
Welcome along.
A bimble with Bruce.
Love the fact Kev's put his name on his tray. Yeah, so that Anna doesn't nick it.
I was never going to nick it.
Well, you can't now because it's got my name on it. I hate the Lego Big Disney Castle because it's cut in half. I mean, that's quite a common thing with a lot of sets, isn't it? The pyramids were the same. You only get half a set. But I guess when you think about it, that's only really a concern to someone who's trying to put it in the middle of a Lego city, because the vast majority of people with that Disney Castle are just going to display it on a shelf against a wall. So you're actually saving time and money by not having a back on it. Well, I'm finishing this now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've got 2 more bags. I'm finishing it.
Can I have number 6 then, please?
I'm not leaving a half-built set. That's crazy talk. I was disappointed when I saw how small the gauntlet was.
Hold on. That's 9.
Okay. So you don't have 6. It was in the spot for 9. Started collecting Lego again after taking a massive break from my childhood. Currently over £500 deep. I need more space to store it all. What you've done there can be described as I'm like you in February. That's the shorthand for that sentence. Hey Kev, I'm where you were in February. And I don't want to alarm you, but since then, I'm £500 deep this weekend, and we've now got 2 rooms in our house dedicated to Lego. So, if that scares you, run away now while it still might be possible. Because you are playing a dangerous game. I'm not scaring them, I'm letting them know. I'm letting them know the score. It is a dangerous little game playing with Lego. And you have to go into it with your eyes wide open. Set budgets.
Says Kevin.
Well, we're different because ours is, I mean, we do have budgets, you just don't know what they are. Because they're not personal budgets, because it's the company. But if we were doing this as a personal collection, it would be, the budgets would be a lot lower than they are. That's for sure. Ah, you turd. Okay. That's actually starting to look pretty cool, by the way. Just like it was described, it's not looking like a half-built Lego set, it's looking like a half-built building. Which is cool, I think.
So I can't find this one thing. There we go.
Right. What are your thoughts on buying knockoff Lego? I wouldn't.
I've got some.
No, you haven't. You haven't?
That is.
Where's your knockoff? What? So that's an actual Lego set, a fake version of an actual Lego set.
It's the Carter.
Yeah, so that's not knockoff Lego. That's an alternative company. Knockoff Lego is going on to AliExpress or whatever latest cool one is, and buying the £30 version of Notre-Dame with fake bricks.
Oh no.
Yeah, not interested in that at all. But I don't mind Carder and Mega and the alternative companies who've got their own licenses for things. I'm currently building the Xbox 360 Carder set down in my room, which is cool.
Little Mega bricks.
Yeah, sorry, Mega, not Carder. Carder's the underground, isn't it? But yeah, I wouldn't buy actual knockoff Lego. And I'm very careful even with these alternative company sets. Very, very, very careful that I don't mix the bricks.
What?
There's none of these alternative bricks making it into the drawers or anything. It's alright having standalone sets made with that stuff, but I don't want to be thinking I'm using a Lego piece and it being a non-Lego piece. That would be very upsetting. So I'm keeping them very separate. Are there any sets you've bought to keep sealed and hope they rise in price? No. I don't really agree with doing that. I mean, each to their own, but I'd rather... I've always been a bit against that as a collector, not just of Lego, just of toys in general, cards, etc., etc. I mean, I have stuff, but not that was deliberately bought for that purpose, just stuff that I never got round to opening that is still sealed. But it's not like still sealed because I didn't want to open it. I don't ever buy something with the intention of not opening it. I'd much rather open it up and play with it. I like to play. What made you interested in Lego?
I built a tree.
It's fun. No, I've been interested in Lego all my life. You building a tree is what made me realise we could now do it again as adults. But
I just wanted something to chill with, and then there you are.
Do you still do vlog streams? No. And Football Manager? Yes. Football Manager way more often than this. So yeah, the Football Manager stuff is still very much the bread and butter. Football Manager pays the bills and probably always will. but this is certainly a fun side hustle. I mean, we still do vlog videos, we just don't live stream on the vlog channel. Because can't be bothered, frankly. We do enough streaming everywhere else. If we had to stream there as well, I'd be streaming 7 nights a week.
And then when would you do your Lego?
Yeah, I only stream 7 nights a week during the Football Manager launch period. Why can't I find the piece that I need?
I don't know, but you're hurting my ears.
Where has it gone? You have got to learn to like the sound of Lego. You can't be into Lego and not like the sound of Lego.
I can when it's right in my ear. I don't like it.
We'll fix you. We'll teach you that Lego sounds awesome. Oh, Dave being right there is a problem because it means I can't straighten my leg and it just hurts.
Ask him to move. Ask him politely to move.
I'm in too deep. I had the big London bus shipped over from a seller in Germany. I'm currently eyeing up Concord telephone box, Lego brand store, and the new sightseeing bus. Yeah, welcome.
It happens.
Yeah, it's fine. There are worse things you could be spending your money on.
Facebook pages are quite good. I've never had a problem on there. Kevin, and then he went on eBay and had a problem instantly.
I mean, that wasn't a problem with eBay. It was a problem with Yodel.
Yodel, yeah.
If I'd have bought that set on Facebook and they'd have sent it just before we went on holiday, and then we tried to delay it for 2 weeks and confuse Yodel, we'd have had the exact same problem. There was no fault of the seller. It was very much Yodel were just incompetent. Basically, I bought the set and then they didn't send it immediately, which is the only mistake they made, really. They didn't post it out immediately. It was a couple of days late, and then I was like, well, this isn't going to come before we go on holiday. So I contacted Yodel and changed the delivery date and delayed it 2 weeks. And they were like, yeah, you can do that, that's fine. And then it didn't come. And then when I contacted Yodel, they were like, yeah, we've lost that. So it was Yodel not capable of keeping hold of it for 2 weeks, even though they said they would. Just Yodel being Yodel, I guess. Just Yodel things. Does the Lego City have a name yet? It doesn't. I will come up with one. Because when Anna says, where are you? I want to be able to say, I'm in the Kevinopolis. And her no, that means I'm in the city. Because she does regularly ask where I am. Because she used to always know to find me in my office, whereas now I could be in one of 2 places. She'll spot my my patterns eventually. I'm usually in my office in the morning, and then in the afternoon I'm in the Lego room. That's my new routine. But she hasn't got that yet. But she'll get there. But I want to be able to say Kevinopolis, but it's not going to be Kevinopolis because that sounds like my Greek cousin. What? What was that noise?
Right, now I need another 2.
Dave's stuck under my body. Dave is stuck underneath my leg. He cannot get out. He's stuck.
What move your leg then? Don't be mean.
He was fighting me, and now he's stopped. He's given up. He's accepted he lives under my leg now. Oh, now he's struggling to get free again.
Move your leg.
It's fun having a battle with him. There you go, he's moved.
What's he doing, my baby dog?
I've even got my girlfriend into it. She probably owns a few hundreds worth now, and I've just bought her the cat in the new Disney castle for her birthday. Excellent stuff. I don't know why Lego retire sets. We talked about that earlier in the stream. It's because if they didn't, they wouldn't be able to bring out new sets. They can't just constantly and infinitely expand the amount of product they sell. So in order to bring out new sets, they have to retire older sets.
It's like a fashion brand. They always...
Yeah. They only have so much capacity in their factory. They only have so much room in their warehouse. Only so many shelves in their shop. The problem isn't Lego retiring sets. It's people hoarding the sets before they retire. If everybody only bought the sets they wanted to own and build themselves, there would never be a problem because there would never be a shortage while the sets were available. The problem comes the same as with anything. It's people buying them and hoarding them in the hope that they increase in value and they can make a quick profit. That's where the problem in all of these things comes from. But there's no way to stop people doing that because it's human nature to try and
like
make
the
a little bit of money on
PS5.
it. Yeah. It's one of the reasons why I don't buy them and just leave them sealed. Everything that's under our city sealed, the plan is to build it at some point. But I know that's not how it works for everybody. And some people enjoy having a sealed collection and never actually building it at all, which I don't fully understand, but let them do what they want, I guess. As long as they don't stop me getting the sets that I want when they're available. If I was in the queue in the Lego store for, like, let's say X-Men launch day, if I go into the Lego store on launch day and I'm 10th in the queue and the 9 people in front of me buy 5 each and there's none for me when I get to the till,
Kevin will cry.
then I'll be very cross. But luckily Lego don't allow that kind of thing to happen anyway, which is good. What's the best Lego Hoover? I just got a cheap one off of Amazon. Anything that sucks. That's all you need. And some makeup brushes. Clean makeup brushes. I mean, could you lean any further over onto my part of the table?
Yeah.
Why are you all the way over
Leave
there?
me alone. I'm trying to fix this again. We're at a place I don't know where I'm supposed to be or why I'm here.
But you see that I'm basically on the floor.
Yes, be on the floor then.
Excellent. How far through the sets are we? I'm going to be finishing this one soon. This is the new little mini castle. Anna is probably getting on for a quarter of the way through, I would say. Is that the right bit? That is the right bit. Is it normal when ordering from Lego Direct if it's dispatched from Belgium? Yes. Yes, it is. They're not Amazon. You're not going to get it next day. It does take 2 to 4 days for Lego orders to come through, and when you pre-order, they don't send it so that it arrives with you on launch day. They send it on launch day. We've had a few people get in touch with me very upset about that on Discord and various other places. It's like, yeah, I mean, it does say that when you pre-order, it says this item will be dispatched. In fact, for the ones that are Insiders exclusives, it sometimes even says this item will be dispatched on the 4th, so not even the 1st. So if you pre-order one that's an Insider exclusive, you potentially don't get it until, like, by the time it's been delivered, like the 8th or 9th.
Let's go to the shop.
Yeah, go to the store. The Lego store's a fun place. Go there. Can you show how the city's coming along right now? Not at the moment, no, because we're not in that room. We're doing a members-only stream on Wednesday night, which will be from the Lego City room. So if you want to see how the Lego City is coming on, or just watch any of the recent videos, like there's been a number of Lego City updates in the last week. So there's plenty of places where you can see how the Lego City's looking. There's a Lego City Updates playlist on the channel. They're not usually called "This is a Lego City Update," so it's sometimes not completely clear that's what one is. But if they're in the playlist, they are Lego City Updates.
These pieces seem so flimsy.
They're little, aren't they? Oh, those ones, yeah, they are. The hinges on them are very.
Yeah,
are
before
very
they
flimsy.
haven't been.
They
but
do pop apart,
yeah,
and it's fine. You
but
can pop
I've
them
not
back
had
together.
them pop apart as much as this.
I guess you've not put them under so much tension in the past.
You're nearly done.
Well, I've got one more bag after this.
You're not
You don't have to stay. You can go. I'm going to finish.
I don't want you in my room.
Well, I'm not going anywhere until I've finished this set.
Well, why did you start it at quarter
Because it
to?
was. I didn't start it at 9:15. I started it at 9:10. It's fine. You can go and do your thing. I'll just finish off in
This
here.
is my thing in here.
Oh, well then what's the harm in streaming it? If you're just going to be in here doing this anyway, we'll just carry on streaming.
Because I want to try.
Well, if you want to trump, go out of the room. I don't know why you whispered. They can still hear you whispering. It's only because I've ordered before it's been dispatched from the UK. How do you get those laminated tickets for Comic-Con? Huh? I don't know what you mean. What laminated tickets? If you mean my creator pass, by being a creator, I haven't ever bought a ticket for Have I ever bought a ticket for Comic-Con? I'm not sure I have.
First one.
Oh yeah, the very first one I went to in 2012, I bought a ticket. Ever since then, I've always gone in on various creator or press passes. So that's how I get my tickets. I ask for them and they give me them because they're lovely like that. I am nearly done. The last bag isn't going to be huge because the castle is very much taking shape. What's your favourite large set and favourite small set? Favourite small set is probably the piranha plant. That's cool. Favourite big set, probably the Natural History Museum. You could ask me that again in 10 minutes and there'd be completely different answers though. It genuinely changes all the time. How much do you think you've spent on Lego in the last 12 months? More than we should have done. Certainly more than you should do. There's no answer to that doesn't upset people. So we don't answer that. Think of a number and it was probably higher than that. Is the honest answer. But yeah, way more than anyone reasonably should be expected to. I don't want anyone to think the way we've built our Lego collection is normal, because it hasn't been. I was going to apply for one, but I'm not waiting 21 business days to potentially be denied. Also, I can't think of words to remember. You put them. Oh, word. Yeah, the press pack. I mean, are you a content creator? If you are, and you've got a decent sized following, I've never known anyone who should have a press pass or a creator pass be declined for one. So, I mean, I would suggest the fact that you might be worried you would get declined for it suggests maybe you shouldn't get one anyway. Because they are for creators.
What is going on?
Oh, Carmel Jordan, thank you very much for the super chat.
Oh,
That has no chat attached to it. Feel free to pop a question in the chat, and we will jump to it. But that's very much appreciated. Thank you very much. You're very pushing me off the table again.
It's because it's falling apart. It's not coming together.
Great channel, loving your Lego journey. Really refreshing that you talk about the mishaps as well, which lots of previous channels don't. We love a mishap. Mishaps get views. It's the joy of us being veteran content creators, just exploring Lego. We're not figuring Lego and content out at the same time.
I've done that bit.
Awesome.
Again, it was with hinge things that I do not like. But yeah, it's very fiddly, so I don't think you would like it, Kevin.
I enjoyed Camp Nou.
No, you did not. I would hear you with all sorts coming out your mouth.
That was just general extreme stuff. I still enjoyed it. That was the first big build I did. This is just my personal account, but I only have 62 followers. Oh yeah, you probably would be denied. You have to think about it on the basis of what's the benefit to them in letting you in for free. You have to be able to offer them more value than they're offering you. So if you're not going to give them, I don't know how much a Comic-Con ticket is, £60 maybe? If you're not giving them £60 off of value, then why would they give you a pass? And that's a very blunt way to put that. I mean, that's literally how it works. There needs to be a benefit to them to do it. They don't just do it to be nice. The whole purpose of the creator passes, the press passes, is to encourage more people to buy tickets to the event because they're getting promotion or getting the opportunity to meet their favourite creators.
Flog it.
Yeah, just because you might not get a press pass now doesn't mean you never will either. So, by all means, buy a ticket, go along, make good content off the back of it, and maybe that's how you convince them next time that you are worth a pass. By creating good content when you paid to get in. Show them that you can provide them value. Because you don't need a big following to get big numbers on a piece of content, as we've shown with the Brickfest Live stuff. When we made that Brickfest Live TikTok, we had 5,000 TikTok followers maybe, and got 1 million views off of it because it was a good piece of content.
This is very strange. Put that there.
This is fiddly.
This is bizarre. That there. And that there.
You go on there.
And then this is so weird.
Right,
weird
last
design.
bag. Last bag of cloth. There's only a few pieces in it as well. It's just finishing touches because we are nearly there. Look, that is a nearly complete Disney castle. Ah!
Sorry. Yeah, but it's just this is a weird bits of design things that I've got to do.
I mean, there's lots of cool little building techniques in there. You're learning new techniques. It's good. New techniques is a good thing. Right. 2, 3.
Yeah, what like this weird
4.
thing going on.
Where's my little thing? There it is. 1. Where's my... There it is. Started my Lego collection with all the Animal Crossing sets. Can't wait till August the 1st to get the other 2 sets, making an island with them. I planned to do that and then kind of stopped and never got around to it. I've got an Animal Crossing shelf in my office, and I think that shelf, when the new ones come out in August, will have to move up into the Lego City room. And similar to the Minecraft stuff, I need to find a way to integrate it in, but it doesn't really integrate in very well. But I'll come up with a plan. I'm just not sure what the plan is currently. But I do really like the Animal Crossing sets. I think they're very cool. Oh, are they a bit sparkly? They are a bit sparkly.
They're iridescent. They
A
have.
bit sparkly.
Yes.
What's your white whale Lego set? I mean, am I allowed to have 10? Because it's all the retired modulars. I would put them ahead of any non-modulars. So I guess the rarer and more expensive they get, the more white whaley they become. But yeah, I want a complete set of all the modulars.
You don't want much, do you?
No, just that. I mean, a complete set of modulars is only like £5 probably.
Only £5.
Yeah, it's
Only.
nothing. Chicken feed. Which is what we'll be eating if I went and bought them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't get my thing out. There it is. Right, I am getting close, boys and girls. Stop worrying.
I just want to go to bed.
No one's stopping you
Yes,
going to
it
bed.
is.
If you're planning on leaving the room when we're done, you can leave the room now and just let me finish. But if you're not leaving the room, don't say that's what you're planning on doing, you rascal. I know your sort. I know your game.
I just want to go to bed.
You don't though, or else you'd just go to bed.
I don't want to leave you in my room.
Why?
You'll move stuff.
Only all of it.
Exactly.
I'll just finish building Notre-Dame. I'll stream all night.
That would annoy me even more. 'Cause you're very loud.
Love the stream. Been watching since 7. Not sure if anyone's asked, but where are the trays from? Excellent work. Where are they? No one knows.
No.
We made them. They're actually old egg boxes, and we fashioned them into this shape by soaking them. If you get a load of egg cartons, really soak them in water, and then you can mould them into a new shape. And that's what we did with these. You need dozens of them though. Probably need, I'd say 10, at least 12, if not more, egg cartons. Leave the eggs in, because that'll help you shape them. Soak them in a barrel. It has to be a barrel of water. And then you can mould them around the eggs. Yeah, a whiskey barrel of water. And then you can mould them around the eggs into this shape. And it's perfect. Just finished building the Tri-Wizard Tournament, The Arrival. That's the boat, isn't it? I did look at that. I haven't really got any Harry Potter stuff.
Oh, I see.
But I did like the look of that. I heard someone say somewhere, and I don't remember who or where, that it's the first version of that boat they've made since that movie originally released about 1,000 years ago. So Harry Potter fans have been waiting for it a while. Yoink. This castle, I'm reviewing it as I'm coming to the end of it. Not as good as the other one, I don't think. The other little mini one. It just feels less impressive. Maybe that's because it's not completely finished yet, but it just feels a little bit smaller and a little bit flatter. Which, considering certainly the version of this that's in Paris is considered the best of the Disney castles, I'm a little bit surprised by. Right, good. Is that grey? Are you grey? You might be grey, yeah. Stupid colours! Colours are for idiots! Everything should be grey! Colours are dumb! Colours are dumb! Colours are stupid and colours are dumb!
No.
I'm just singing about colours. Because what are they? Dumb.
1, 2, 3.
Going straight to Waitrose in the morning with a fresh £50 and some egg boxes. Thanks to the tip, Kev. You are welcome. I think you'll need more than £50 to get the amount of egg boxes I'm talking about. But I don't actually know how much. Certainly in Waitrose you will. I don't know how much eggs are. You know, in the past.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Mm.
It would always be a thing that they would ask on like Noel Edmonds to try and embarrass celebrities. They'd ask them like, do you know how much a pint of milk is? And when they didn't know, everyone would laugh as if it was the most absurd thing ever. I have no idea how much a carton of eggs or a pint of milk is. That's normal, right? That was just a thing that they used to like to do on the TV to shame people. No one actually knows how much these things are off the top of their head, right?
Yes, they do.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
Because some people are on a budget, Kev.
We're on a budget, but that doesn't mean I memorise the price of everything we buy. I just make sure the total is within the budget. I don't break down the individual items.
Some people like to know. Like when we were growing up.
So how much is a pint of milk then?
I have no idea.
There you go.
But I don't buy milk for me.
You do? You
get my milk is $1.20 because I have to get lactose-free milk, and that's the Sainsbury's own brand. So.
What, you know that's how much that costs?
Yeah, because I saw it today.
I'm not buying it. I don't think anyone actually knows how much these things are.
But they're going to check, but I guarantee it's $1.20.
See what the chat's got to say. About £1. Yeah, that's about as accurate as anyone should be on it, I think. About £1.
What, a pint of milk is about £1? That's
I don't know.
mad.
Is it? Is that too much or too little?
That just seems a bit high for 1 pint. Especially what Sheepdog was saying the other day when he went through 8 pints on his own in 2 days. That's absurd.
He's mental. Milk is currently £1.45.
Wow.
Not for a pint though, surely. That's probably for a litre or a couple of litres or...
It used to be like 39 pence. Like I know it's about like helping the farmers and stuff, but
Plus, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I know how much any like standard groceries are because I never buy them individually. I never go. If I regularly just went and got a pint of milk, then I might know. But if I'm buying milk, I'm probably buying bread. I'm probably buying bananas. I know that when I go to Sainsbury's for a midweek, grab the bits we always run out of, we spend about 20 or 30 quid. And that's as far as the budgeting goes. It's like, yeah, we have an amount that we spend a week in total. And if we go over that, we don't have those bits. But I don't know. I was thinking about it the other day. These are the things I ponder when I'm in the shower. I think about Noel Edmonds. I'm like, that was a weird thing that they used to do that. 4 pints is about 140 to 160. I remember when it was £1. Iced semi-skimmed milk is £1.20 for 1 litre. 4 pints of milk is £1.45 in Tesco. What, and you people just know that off the top of your head?
Why are you going on like that's a bad thing?
It's not that it's a bad thing. I'm surprised. But then I guess we don't really have milk, do we, very often?
No.
You have your fancy milk.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, and I very rarely go through my spells of cereal, and I don't have milk in my coffee or anything, so we rarely buy normal milk. So that might be why I don't know. I'd like to think a loaf of bread's about £1 as well, yeah?
No.
We know. How much is a loaf of bread then?
Like 120, 140.
Yeah, so that's about £1. This is a very flat castle.
1, 2,
It doesn't
3,
have like a big central tower to it.
4, 5, 6.
Which is odd.
7. Have you built that like?
What, because it just looks so weird and flat?
Because it doesn't look nothing like that.
It doesn't look anything like that, does it? I guess the central tower must be what all these bits for. I'm obviously putting it in right at the end. That must be the last step. Because, yeah, at the moment, it just looks like a house with some pointy bits on top. So I guess it's just that one tower makes it look like a Disney castle. Shows what a difference the one tower can make. Must be the very last thing you do. But yeah, when you just showed me that, it's like, have I built this right? It looks weird.
I would just say we're going now. We'll come back to it another day. It's late. I'm late.
There we go.
It's tired.
I'm doing it now. This is the last step. I'm doing that big tower. Aye, aye. Yeah. There we go. Here we blummin' go, you rascals. Are you sure you haven't skipped back? Who knows, eh? I'm doing my own version. We'll see what it looks like when it's done. There's probably a bag sat on the floor. Missing out an entire floor. That would be amazing. I'd leave it like that. It'd be sentimental. My own special version of the Disney Castle. The Disney Bungalow. It would be brilliant. I'd put it on Rebrickable, the Disney Bungalow. I think people would buy it. There you go. This is getting castle-y now. It's getting yoink. What a difference one little pointy bit can make, eh? Because this is the last step. So there you go. At the moment, looks like a rubbish bungalow. The final step incoming. Let's make sure I get it the right way around. So it's supposed to be like that. Ta-da! All of a sudden it's a Disney castle. That one pole. And then we put Margaret at the front. Boom! Disney Castle. Actually, look, that's ridiculous how much of a difference that's made. Just putting that one bit on. There you go, boys and girls. That actually looks really cool now. I like it very much.
So you went from slugging it off.
Yeah, because it didn't look like a castle for ages. It looked rubbish. But now it looks right. I'm a little bit disappointed I didn't get my 20 points for the QR code.
Maybe because it's a little set.
Well, I've had them for smaller sets than this before. But yeah, that's cool. I'll put that on the shelf next to my other one. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We'll just let Anna finish her bag that she's currently on. And then we will show you that and wrap things up. The next stream is going to be on Saturday night, which will be either me or Anna carrying on with Notre-Dame, depending on whether she hates it by then or not. You love it now, don't you? You're having fun. We'll have that conversation off camera. It might be Anna building a Disney castle, a little Disney castle, while I do Notre-Dame. We'll just swap seats. To be fair, we were looking at it from behind, miles better from the front with the big bit erected. I mean, yeah, it looks better from all angles with the big bit on there. The big bit is very important, apparently. You need a big bit on a Disney castle. I think it looks great now. Very, very cool. The arcade is on the back of the book. No, I don't think that is the QR code. Let me check. I don't think that's the right one. I think that's just the one that's on all of them. Messed that up. Hold on, let's see. Apparently England won 3-0. I didn't even know they were playing. No, that's just a survey. And the QR code inside just tells you about sustainable packaging. So normally it has the QR code on there and that takes you to the Lego website and you get 20 points for doing it. Why is the figure bigger than most of the castle? Because it's not a minifig scale castle. It's just people would moan if it didn't come with a minifig. So it's just to show you that it's her castle. It's not supposed to be in scale. Consider it like a 18-foot tall statue of Sleeping Beauty out the front of the castle. Stop it with the negative self-talk, you. You're not stupid.
I put them in the wrong way.
That doesn't make you stupid.
Where's my thing?
What thing?
Where's my brick thing?
Your wang jangler. I claimed it. Ow! Ow!
It's always taking them.
I love them. It does look quite cool around the side. I imagine this is what the Colosseum build would have been like. I don't think you'd have liked that either. Maybe you're not a European architecture kind of lady. You're more Japanese. Which is weird because you are Croatian.
No, I'm not.
So you'd think if there was... you'd think if there was Croatian architecture...
I'm not Croatian!
You're Croatian and you love sharks. There's proof all over the internet. Will you be going to Comic-Con in November at the NEC? Probably not. Not unless they invite me and I do a panel there. I'll probably be at the October one in London. But I can't imagine. The NEC one's very small. I don't really enjoy it. There's not a huge amount there. If they want me to come along and do a panel, I'll come along for the day and do that. But I'm not going to go out of my way to come, I don't think. I didn't go to the Birmingham one last year either. It used to be a fun one to take the kids to because it was smaller, cheaper, and we could do it in a couple of hours. So it didn't mean taking them down to London and do loads. Does the Wang Jangler come with all of the sets? It doesn't. Only the bigger sets. So this set didn't get a Wang Jangler. Neither of the ones I've done tonight came with a Wang Jangler.
But he steals them all the time. Don't you?
Yeah. I stole the word Wang Jangler. That's stolen from You Suck at Cooking. That's what he calls his wooden spoon, his Wang Jangler. And I thought it was such a great name that I'm having it for Lego. Apart from points, is there any other reason to register your Lego set? I mean, it shows in your collection on the Lego Builder app, which is nice, I guess. But mainly the points. Points mean prizes. We didn't... In fact, it wasn't... In my head, the Madrigal house was basically free because we used points at the weekend. But we effectively used like £100 worth of points towards our purchase at the weekend. So I just allocate it to the Madrigal house to justify getting 2 big sets for Anna. Because otherwise it was pushing it a little bit on the budget that I set. But I'm like, no, we'll use some points, it's fine. So never let her moan again that we don't use the insider points on her. Because without them she wouldn't have got 2 sets.
He has hundreds of pounds worth of orders coming, so it's nothing to do with me.
What's the cost to spend the day at the London one? Looks quite expensive, but I don't know. Like I say, I've not bought a ticket ever. The only time I've ever bought a ticket for London Comic Con was through Anna's college 12 years ago. And I don't remember how much that was because it included bus fare as well. No idea. Ever since then, I've always gone in on press passes or creator passes, so I'm not actually sure. I think a 3-day pass is less than £100, but I might be wrong. I don't know. How much is 20 points worth? Not a lot. But like 15,000 points is worth 150 quid-ish, maybe.
Done.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm on 7.
Let's move that out of the way then and just bring this into shot so everyone can see what we've got. So this is the one I've been building this evening. This is called Notre-Dame.
It is
quite cool.
As
I tell you what, now I'm seeing it in the flesh, we should put it on the turntable. I think it would look quite cool next to a Colosseum on the shelf. We might have to get a Colosseum to go next to it. I think it's very cool. And then, of course, we've got this one that Anna built, because it's girly. And then...
Kevin built that. Oh, good lord, that noise. I've finished work and now gone to bed and you're still going. Yes, I know. It's very late.
We are done now, folks. If you've enjoyed the stream, leave a nice big thumbs up on it for us. Subscribe to the channel and turn your notifications on if you're new. There's a new video coming out tomorrow. Members' monthly stream will be on Wednesday at 8:30, and the next stream here with these sets, or this set, these ones are finished, but next stream with this set will be Saturday night, 7 PM kickoff. So for now, thank you very much for watching. Toodle pip. Bye-bye. I need to take off my trousers.